But I guess it's fine now. I guess it's working. I need to edit my tags. Okay, my tags on Twitch. Oh, oh! Get that out of here. Pokemon stream. Da, 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 da. Bam, 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 bam. Oops. Good lord. Okay. That's fixed. Do we have the other thing too? Is this running too? Dismissed. Dismiss. Okay, that's running too. Awesome. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Balloon. Welcome on in, everyone. Let's get started. I am tired of the RNG, okay? I'm tired of it already. I know I'm playing an RPG that relies a lot on RNG. I know this. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm tired of it, okay? I want a Slowking. Really bad. And judging by the information that I have, the only way to get a Slowking in this game, or the only way to get a Slowking in this game is to catch raw Slowking as a wild encounter on the spot monitor in the cave spot. Okay? We're doing something a little bit. We were going to start right out the gate with progression, but that was a dirty, dirty lie if I told you that, because one, I'm scared of the boss that's coming up next. It's Gregorian. He's terrifying. He's terrifying in the normal game, so I know he's going to be terrifying in this game, so I have to be ready. One of the ways I'm going to be ready is I need to go to Mount Battle, because at the last stream that I did, I was like, I wonder if there's a move reminder, right? And and I was like, me being me in my infinite wisdom, just for whatever reason couldn't remember where the move reminder was. It's on Mount Battle at the home base. My dog is staring at me, hoping that it'll give him more of my food, and it's just not gonna happen. I already gave him a butt pun. Okay, you're the move reminder. Oh, the move relearner. I thought he was a move tutor and relearner. Yes, I would like to. Luma needs new moves. Rather old moves, because Dragon Dance. Because she has. Okay. Why doesn't she know? Why isn't Fire or Flamethrower on this fucking list? Game? Okay. Interesting choice. Alright. What about Ooby Gooby? Okay. Oh, I knew it. Oh. That's weird that is a mechanic, but alright. We'll do that. Yeah, we don't need Aqua Tail if we can have Waterfall. It's just a better... Interesting. Okay. But I'd still like to see who else can learn something. Dr. Gex, what can you learn? D-Dance. I don't need you to learn that. You definitely have learned that before. Oh, he can't relearn False Swipe, which is kind of annoying, but he needs Synthesis, Leech Seed. Okay. None of these are very useful for him. He's just gonna die every time he tries to do a thing. I really need Dragon Pulse to be in the game, but I do not have that. We'll check Espeon just to see if... Yes. So Calm Mind is a move that she currently has, or he currently has. But I think having access to Shadow Ball... Here's the question. Do I leave Hyper Voice? Because I think I have to keep Hypnosis because I need to be able to put these mons to sleep, right? Like, how useful... We can always relearn it if we need it. Cool. Also, I thought it cost 1,000 points, but he's like taking 10. Okay, and then I need Flamethrower from you. Oh, you can't give me Flamethrower, can you? That's the Railgun Tower. Okay. Let's just showing me my points, not my money. My money's way lower than this. Going pretty good. How about you, Hazel? Work has been super like my day, right, consists of working until I get home to stream, and that's pretty much every day. Work has been like ridiculously annoying as of recent, but I get a whole week off next week, and I'm super excited because I think I'm gonna be streaming pretty much every day next week for at least some amount of time. And it also means that my actual stream days, so like my Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, are also like infinitely longer too. Like I probably won't stream like the full like, I don't know. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna stream like the full 10 hours or not, because because what I want to do is I want to get one of these games finished. Like Visions of Mana is currently on the docket, and then obviously this game is also on the docket. I want to clear one of those games entirely so that I can get back to like doing League streams and like just having like streams that are like flexing, because like obviously this game and another long game is kind of a large commitment. That's the wrong one. It's kind of a large commitment when it comes to like time that I spend streaming. When I started to play these games, I didn't really think about how much time it would take to complete them. Boiling Water, that's Scald. Ice Beam. Is this Fire Blast or is this... Oh, I don't have any money. Okay, well, if I don't have any money, then I guess I'll do a fight or two. Yeah, we'll just do a couple of fights. I'm gonna put Wilma in front, even though it's probably not the best idea. Actually, no, we're just not gonna put Wilma in front. That's a mistake. We will leave Luma in front, and we will do that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm super excited for next week because I have the whole week off. And I'm gonna try and stream as much as possible. But like, I didn't really consider how much time I actually have to stream. Because like right now, I think I'm doing like, if I do 3 days of streaming from 6 Eastern to, which is my normal schedule, so it's like 6 Eastern to 9:30 ish, then that's like 3.5 hours. So I'm doing like maximum, right? I'm only streaming for like 10 hours, right? Like 10 and a half is what it comes out to be. But like, if I stream like a hair longer, right? Or not even a hair longer. If I stream for I'm just so excited to be here, okay? Because I couldn't stream yesterday at all because my internet was out all day, but that's a whole other story. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically, when it comes to the amount of time spent, I can only spend, if I'm playing both games, I can only spend 4.5 hours playing said game. And like, these games are not short by any means, and I'm committing all this time to them. It's like, this isn't short, so it's like I'm doing all this stuff, and it's like, well, you know, if I'm gonna be playing a game, it just makes for like so much longer time spent on one game, or spent on both games, than it would be for me to like just play one game consistently for 2 days and then play a competitive game on one of those, and on the third day that like doesn't require a lot of commitment, you know, that like technically fares better. This Guard Warrior is going to end my whole existence, probably. So yeah, that's the schedule I'm kind of leaning towards. Soon is just like maybe Monday is League Day, and then Wednesday and Monday is like League Day or Magic the Gathering Day or Marvel Rivals Day. It'll just be like a comp day where I play like a more competitive game. I need to switch out yesterday. And then my, Tuesday and Wednesday will be my adventure game, JRPG, like long game days. Because like when Witcher 4 comes out, I want to be playing those. That game when I didn't even know Blastoise could learn Fake Out. Deadass. I did not know it could learn that. And then what's another game that's coming out soon? Obviously, when the new Pokemon game comes out, the ZA, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of that as frequently as possible. I'm very surprised I didn't get a one-shot there. He has Aura Sphere. Okay. Where are Blastoise's where are his blasters at? I just realized that's a naked Blastoise. Why is he naked? But yeah, that's kind of the schedule I want to lean towards. Just because I think that will at least allow me to play League more frequently, and then I can also get back into ranked and get back into like comfort zone stuff. And it also just gives me a lot more flexibility when it comes to like game things in general. Ursaring isn't terribly a problem. He might be he might end up being a problem. If he has play rough, then he's a problem. But let me see if I can. It's not gonna one shot, but his defense is decently high. Shell Bell didn't heal that much. Poison Jab, dodge it. Okay, rip. Oh, that hurt. He has Flame Orb. Okay, well, Gex, you're going down unless you crit right now. Giga Drain crit. Pray for the crits. Okay. You are taking this Ursaring with you, but you are 100% dying to a Poison Jab if it hits. Yeah. Guts boosted Poison Jab? Yeah, sorry, Dr. Gex. I guess there's merit to like me switching to Matang there, but I just don't know what other moves Ursaring has. Oh, he didn't take him with you. Okay, well. Juggernaut's got this. But anyway, we need a Slowking, and I'm pissed off that the game hasn't given me a Slowking. I want chat to be upset about it with me. All right, I need all the members in chat to pray for the Ursaring, pray for the Slowking to show up on stream. And listen, if it's shiny, I'm not gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? That's an Arcanine. It's all right, Juggernaut. You can take a seat. You can take a back seat right there. We're gonna send out Ooby Gooby. And it's not like I want to replace Ooby Gooby, right? Because like me getting Slowking is not purely right. I do like having a Slowking on most of my teams. I don't want to replace Ooby Gooby because Ooby Gooby has a really good, it fills a really good slot. But if I change the configuration of my team, it opens up another hole because I wouldn't run, if I ran Slowking, I wouldn't run Espeon and I wouldn't run Ooby Gooby, and that changes my configuration a little bit, and I can run a couple of different things that I wouldn't normally be able to run. So that's kind of what I'm after to a certain degree. But I don't know what the percentage chance of getting a Slowking at that spot is, but it's got to be low because I've ran into like 3 different Carvanas. I've ran into a Nidorino and a Kadabra. I ran into Kadabra. That was fun. I caught that. I probably won't use a Kadabra though because I'd rather I think I like Espeon in that slot more than, like, in a Psychic slot, more than, um, I lost my words. I like that in a more Psychic slot than Alakazam. Because you can get Alakazam in this game. They put an item in the game that does the Trade Evo stuff for you. I can't remember if it revives after every round. Okay, that's cool. Luma, you should kill Under the Sun Flame Flare Blitz onto Armaldo. If you don't, you die 100%. Like, if you don't get the kill here, he almost 100% clicks Rock Tomb and kills you. Oh! Oh, he has Rocky Helmet? Dodge it. Okay, tilt. Bye, Luma. I didn't know it was physically defensive Armaldo with Rocky Helmet. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Probably not click the button, you know. That would be logical. I need to really check TOS stuff for Twitch and stuff, because I want to know if I want to play music on stream, like, probably not when I'm playing this game, maybe when I'm playing this game, but I want to play, like, Sleep Token when I'm in a Sleep Token mood, because, like, yesterday and most of today, too, I was, like, hardcore in a Sleep Token mood, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to listen to Sleep Token all day, and I was like, I was checking out some, like, other people's streams that would show up, and I was like, dude, I want to listen to Sleep Token on my stream, and I was thinking about that, and then, like, I popped up in their stream or whatever, and they were playing music, and this person had, like, several thousand subscribers or whatever, like, they're a very famous, whatchamacallit, like, streamer or whatever, and I was like, dude, I want to do that. I was like, they're not they didn't get in trouble, I want to do this, and they weren't playing, like, they weren't playing music like, they weren't playing, like, weird rinky-dink music or anything like that. Well, I won't say rinky-dink. Just, like, I mean, one of the songs was the Megan Trainor. So it was, like, I was just thinking about it. I was like, dude, I want to do that, too. Because I know when I had, streamers, like, not streamer songs. I have a thing on my, OBS that lets you guys request songs, but it's, like, through YouTube or whatever. And I would love to have that running again, but it defaults to a playlist of like stuff whenever, like, something isn't in queue. And, like, I was always struggling to figure out what that would need to be. I don't have a fire type alive right now, mostly because Bug Bite's fine. It's gonna be hard to hit this thing, actually. I also like the Scizor. Do I have a Scyther? I think I do have a Scyther. Scizor is an option. Hold on. I'm crafting. I'm thinking. Scizor's a cool option. Because you could go. But that hinges on. It doesn't hinge on Slowking. It just changes out my Metagross slot, which is fine because the Metagross is technically an empty slot in general. I would like the Scizor if I have Slowking, but I don't. I'm not married to the idea of that. Like, I could have Scizor interchangeably because I don't have a bug type currently anyway. Dang, this thing is thick. I don't know. What you guys think? I know for a fact some of y'all like Ooby Gooby though. Cough, cough. Fox, Zion, cough, cough. She's been, ever since I figured out that Slowking can be gotten in this game, I've said nothing but, like, oh my god, I need to get a Slowking so I can replace Ooby Gooby. Or anytime Ooby Gooby's missed any attack, which is frequent, I've been like, oh my god, I need to get another water type or whatever. She's been the largest advocate for keeping Ooby Gooby on the squad. I'm like, I get it. I just don't necessarily know if I want to keep, you know. I know I'm not keeping 2 starters. Ooby Gooby would be the only starter if I kept him. Because Dr. Gex has been outscaled officially. No, it's just like all these mons are starting to have, like, ice moves and stuff, and it's making things a little bit difficult for Gex to be trying to take on water types, just because there's so many water ice types. There's so many people that can learn Ice Beam that don't die to one hit of a Sceptile. So that's why he's still level 42 instead of being at level with everyone else at 45. So we can take a Scald. We can even take a Burn. Like water type moves, it's fine. Because we have Shell Bell. The Life Orb Gold Duck is crazy work. Here by the Burn, that's fine. We're clicking Giga Drain regardless. So our attack isn't even getting cut. Nice. I also, another cool thing, well, since my internet, so yesterday, internet was out from like 11 a.m. I think is when my roommate said, to 11 p.m. all day. It was gone all day. Like when I went to bed is when the internet came back on. You can drizzle, that's fine. That Politoed can almost 100% one-shot me if it has Ice Beam. Actually, it will just kill me if it has Ice Beam. So if it has Ice Beam, it's gonna kill me. It has a Guava Berry too. It has Psychic. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that Politoed could learn Psychic, which I think is just really cool. I'm walling the shit out of that though, but I think it's really cool. You probably should have just clicked the water move. It probably would have done more damage since you're in the rain, but it's fine. You're gonna die this Giga Drain. But yeah, so internet was out all day, so I didn't get to stream. Because I was going to stream Visions of Mana, because that's, you know, Wednesdays are Visions of Mana days. And so, I was like, well, you know, my life lives on the internet. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, let's see if I have any games just downloaded. Because I obviously couldn't play this. Because, you know, I can't keep going without you guys being present, because that'd be kind of messed up for me. Also, I love how I just literally was like, dude, I have to replace Dr. Gex, and then he's starting to sweep this entire team. He's not going to sweep now, never mind. Play Rough is going to hurt, because that's a huge power Zimmerl, isn't it? Oh, the Burn's going to take him out. Tilt. Yeah, he held on with that, too. Sorry, Gex. Yeah, it didn't feel too good. It's alright, we switched to Juggernaut, because Juggernaut should be able to take anything that the Zimmerl has. This is like just a wall for, because the Metal Claws also are like regularly effective because of the fairy typing. Not like they'll do that much damage, but you know. Yeah, we eat those for days. The Play Roughs. Yup. When does Matang evolve? Is it for level 45? I can't remember. Or is it higher than that? Isn't he an early pseudo? I thought he was an early pseudo, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, there's probably Wrath going. Yeah, hold this real quick. Hold this Psycho Co. I should be okay. Yeah. Despite Poliwrath being a physical attacker, I don't think his physical attack is that high. Unless he's just like, you know, just yeah, he's not. Okay. I thought he might be a wall Poliwrath, but that'd have been annoying. Nice. Yeah, I hope Metang evolves into Metagross here. It won't be here. It'll be, you know, a battle or two from now. Let me actually, I'm just gonna check. F it. What level does Metang evolve? It is 45. Oh yeah, we're about to have a Metagross soon then. Okay, cool. Cool. Bum bum ba dum ba. Scary Mon, especially with adaptability. I've lost so many, like, not lost fights in this game, but like just like lost so many Mons to poorly misremembering how strong, just like poorly remembering how strong Crawdont is. Like Crawdont is just ridiculously strong, especially in this generation with you know, it being one of the newer mons, because like adaptability, and then like it learns D-Dance as an egg move. Like it's just ridiculous. It's also like really fast. Listen, back in Gen 6 days, I was playing UU because I didn't like the state of Gen 6 OU that much. I really liked all the UU Pokemon that were in Gen 6, when Gen 6 was the generation to play. And oh, we gotta switch out bad. I need a King angry. So back in Gen 6, I didn't like OU, and me and all my friends kind of played UU or whatever. And Crawdont, when I got a Crawdont, I was like, yeah, let's use this. This might be a little quirky little mon that nobody's really expecting. Good lord. Dude, good lord, did I clap my friends a couple of times with Choice Scarf adaptability, like, just Choice, it's Choice Band, Adamant Crawdont with Aqua Jet. I was just out here 80% every time. It was just ridiculous. It was like, it should not be this way. This Nidoking 100% has a Choice Scarf. No way that's his best move against me. It's either Scarf or Specs Nidoking. I don't run any mons with knockoff, so I won't be able to tell. But I know like all these Realgum Tower things, they all have like, you know, sets and stuff that are actually like cohesive. We don't have Hammer Arm for this thing, but it is in the sun. We are going to put him to sleep first. We can eat a waterfall from a Sharpedo. Gooby Gooby's a tank, bro. He takes no damage. Sun's faded, so the waterfall's gonna hurt a little bit more. They will get one Rock Tomb in. Okay. Sharpedo switches out. Steelix goes. Steelix? Excuse me? I mean, yeah. That's gonna deal 1 damage. I was not expecting the Steelix for sure. Okay, that's fine. Gooby Gooby's still a good choice. We click Waterfall. But anyways, so like yesterday, internet was out. I'm sorry I'm like all over the place, okay? This is the first time I like actually talked to people since all day at work. Okay, this CPU keeps switching. So all day yesterday, internet was out, so I decided to play Gamma Emerald because I had that downloaded. Dude, that game is so cool. It's very buggy. It's very buggy. But it's super duper pretty, and the game is smooth. I like what they did with what they did with the graphics. I like how they've made the game, you know, not seem so slow, even with the animations and stuff. The story seems to be pretty good, even though it's like, you know, in demo mode or whatever. Why is the CPU just wasting turns switching? Does he think I'm gonna change moves? Well, now I always click Waterfall, right? Because it will just kill no matter who comes in. It's like, yeah, your Mon lives with Bulldoze, but the speed... I mean, I guess the AI is just not thinking in... Yeah, like, why are we doing this? Do you not want your Steelix to die? So you're switching in your Sharpedo to die? This might be part of his strategy, but I think he's missing, like, an ability click. Or a move click, rather. But yeah, Gamma Emerald. If you guys like Pokemon ROM hacks and stuff, play Gamma Emerald. It's fire. If you ever get a chance, it's a good game, and it's definitely worth. It's worth the bugs. I would just recommend like saving, like after every battle pretty much. Just because I was getting a lot of bugs. I think other people weren't getting as many bugs as I was, but I was getting a lot of bugs. Like I was getting like it was after every other battle it would just freeze, or like the start of every battle. I'm sorry, I think my Discord went off for some reason. I think it's because of is that my oh my god. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Oh my thing's working! Yay! I heard the thing and I was like, did I click a wrong button? Because normally I'm testing it when I hear the noise. But yeah, thank you for following. I hope I'm entertaining enough for you to keep watching. Let me turn my Discord into streamer mode because it did not automatically do it, and I do not know why. And sometimes the Discord be popping, and I don't want you guys to hear all of the poppin' stuff. Let me see. Streamer mode on. Thank you. Okay, cool. Here we go. Sorry about that. That was a lot of money. And I got a life orb? Okay. Yeah, no, like, you know, I'm just in some Discords, and they... Alright, guys. Send your prayers up right now. Everyone in the chat. I need prayers. Everyone pray that this spot monitor right here just triggered. That's the Slowking. I need this fat... Okay, never mind. He moved. Yeah, but I be in Discord sometimes, and I'll be at work, and I just see, like, just notification after notification after notification after notification. And I'm like, I'm trying to work, guys. This is crazy. And they're not talking to me, per se, because, you know, I'm low-key antisocial. But, they'll just be talking about random stuff. Like I'm in since I'm in a Udyr main on League, I'm in a couple of different Udyr chats or whatever, and they'll just be like talking about their games or talking about their ranked climb and stuff like that. And I'm like, guys, I'm too stupid to. Where am I going? Okay, I'm too stupid to like mute it. I should have saved before I did this, but it's okay. I'm too stupid to mute it. Please be Slowking. Oh my god. All right. I appreciate your prayers, chat, but it did not work. I'm still gonna catch it because it's a Kabuto. It's a very high level Kabuto. What the heck? And like, you know, how frequently do you get to tell somebody that you caught a Kabuto? You know, with a Pokeball. It's probably not gonna be with a Pokeball because I don't even know if I have straight up regular Pokeballs on me right now. I do not. It would be an Ultra Ball because I can't weaken this thing. I probably could click one Hyper Voice, but I'm gapping it in levels by like almost 20 levels rather. So nice. Now, I really want a Slowking, and it just won't show up for me. All right, what are we naming this Kabuto, chat? It's a boy Kabuto. I probably won't. You want to? Listen, Haley, I got you. If gender neutral Haley, gender neutral. If I catch the Slowking, I will name it Haley in your honor. Okay, I got you. Unless you want the Kabuto to be named, unless you want the Kabuto name. We're just gonna name him Crab Brave. I like that. Even though he's not a crab. Technically, right? Like, what's the species that he's based off of? It's like... No, they're horseshoe crabs. They're like ancient horseshoe crabs. Yeah, they're crabs. Okay, cool. And listen, Haley, that's a high honor. I normally name my Slowkings purely after royalty. But, for you, I'll bend the rules. Just because you followed and everything, and you're chatting with me, and because obviously I know you, then, you know, I'll bend the rules. Oof. I am very excited for next week. It's almost here. Like, I have been working this entire week on this super busy, like, I can't even call it a project. I went the wrong way. It's just this thing that's just super time consuming that we don't really have a good, like, the company that I work for doesn't have a really good process for. And, like, I'm the only one that can really do it. Slash, I won't even say has the time to do it because I don't really have the time to do it. But is this flamethrower? Okay, it is. Thank God. Please give me flamethrower. Okay. And then that's earth power. True. That's a bar. Somebody write that down. Haley, that's a bar. Lightning attack that may cause paralysis. That's E-speed. Stabs a foe with the poison, steamed arm, or tentacle. Is that needle arm? No, it's poison jab. No, poison jab is... I can't even think right now. Attacks an aura with... Attacks with an aura... Is that Dark Pulse? It is Dark Pulse. Can we have Dragon Pulse? That'd be nice. This is Shadow Ball. Ice Beam, probably? No, that's Ice Beam. This is Blizzard, yeah. Hot Breath. Heat Wave. I didn't even know they were breathing when they do Heat Wave. I thought they just, like, did something with the weather. I don't know. Is this D-Pulse? Oh, it's D-Pulse. Ooh. Because I could give this to Septop. You know, what's 10,000? You know what I'm saying? What's 10,000? To make, what's his face stronger? Okay, so we've got a couple of things to do, and I'm super excited for it. Okay, so, first things first, I'm the realist. We are going to teach Flamethrower. I feel like I say Flamethrower weird. Anyway, we were teaching Flamethrower to Luma, because for whatever reason, she can't relearn it, because she apparently never learned it, and we're replacing Flare Blitz. The reason why I'm doing this, okay, is because this is a special Charizard. Like a special attacking Charizard, and it came with Flare Blitz, and it's kind of triggering me that it didn't have it already. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this Dragon Pulse right here, and we're gonna teach it to Dr. Gex, because Dr. Gex is a special attacker, and this is the only Dragon move that he's learned in 30 levels. So, we are gonna teach him Dragon Pulse, and then hopefully we can hit for neutral a little bit harder than that. Now, the last thing we are going to do is I've got 7 rare candies right here. And Juggernaut is level 43. Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. I don't want to waste this I don't want to waste rare candies if I can get it out. Okay, it's not that big of a waste. Okay. Fun fact, guys. Always, if you're playing Pokemon and you want to be optimal, before you use a rare candy, on a Pokemon, check the XP bar, because you obviously, whenever you use a rare candy, it puts up enough points to get you to the next level, not equal to the proportionate value of, like, where you are in the XP bar. So, like, right now, Juggernaut is level 44, 0 XP past level 40, what it would take to get him to level 44, right? Instead of it being however much XP he had, proportionate to the new XP bar, right? So you always want to check to see what your percentage is before you use the rare candy, because you're just wasting XP that you gave him, right? Of course you can learn Meteor Mash. Please, by all means, learn Meteor Mash. Remove this Metal Claw, because I don't need it. I need Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Psycho Cut. Didn't even know that was a move you could learn, but we do love Dr. Gex around here, alright? Dr. Gex he's an OG, just like Ooby Gooby's an OG, just like Espeon's an OG. But I love me some Dr. Gex. Everyone say hi to Juggernaut. He is on the team. He's on the squad. He's here to take names and I forgot the phrase. It's supposed to be like, isn't it like kick ass and chew bubblegum or something like that? I can't remember what it is. Maybe I'm making things up. I don't know. Okay, so I'm holding on to this Earthquake TM, and you might be thinking, why would you do that, Slowpoke? Why would you do that? Because I'm scared of teaching someone I'm scared of teaching somebody EQ, and then changing the team to make it fit a little bit better, and then there goes my EQ TM. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, we are going to give you Something. We're gonna give you a life orb? Man, F it. F it. We'll give you a life orb. It's probably a bad idea, but... Honestly, I could probably give Gex the life orb. He has finished his milk. He's all grown up. He's got good solid bones, you know? He has finished all his milk. We're gonna give the EXP share back to Wilma because Wilma isn't that great of a fighter, even though she's higher, you know, one of the highest levels on the squad. Let's see. If I gave Juggernaut, yeah, if I go Life Orb here, well, let's think about this. So if I take the Life Orb off and give Dr. Gex the Life Orb, that increases his damage output, and it means I can give the Shell Bell to Juggernaut, which increases his sustain. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I think that's a good plan, especially with Dr. Gex having Giga Drain as well. He can in most cases where Dr. Gex is useful, he can offset the damage. That's my thinking. Is that in most cases where he's like good or like at least medium, he can offset the life orb damage there with that healing. That's what I'm hoping, but it could all go all downhill because, you know, Dr. Gex is... Listen, he went to college and got his degree, right? He's got a PhD and everything, but his defenses, he skipped the gym. He never went to the gym. He has a 69 defense stat. He never went to the gym, right? Same with Espeon. Trained in the mind, right? In the mind. Never the physical. A strong gust of wind, right? With one little pinky toe coming at him. Gone, you know? Yeah, Dr. Gex gave me, like, you know, when I caught him, he was still going to school or whatever, right? He was a Trico, he was still going to school, you know, he opened up his heart to me, we had a very long talk, you know, and of understanding one another. I kind of helped him with some of his homework, even though it was very confusing to me, because, you know, college is hard. And, you know, he got his PhD, we're super proud of him, you know, he became a doctor, you know, went back for the PhD. So now, yeah, he specializes in kicking ass. Yeah. But you know, he's getting up there in age, you know, and he needs to settle down a little bit. Luma's a new party member. Ooby Gooby's an old one. Ooby Gooby just doesn't take damage for some reason. Like, looking at the numbers, it doesn't make sense why Ooby Gooby doesn't take damage. But Ooby Gooby just doesn't take damage ever. He cannot prescribe antidepressants technically, but that doesn't mean he won't. That doesn't mean he won't do it if you need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not supposed to. He's not your doctor. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you come and be like, you know, I need a little something, something. Dr. Gex will fix you right up. That's the motto on his clinic. You know? My roommate texted me. I'm streaming, but that normally hasn't caused an issue. My roommate said his ping is butt. I don't think I'm downloading anything. I wonder what he's playing, or his ping would be bad. Is the stream... Has the stream been lagging for you guys at all? Like, has it been, like, cutting in and out or anything like that? Because I've got good service, and it could be, like, a technical issue on my roommate's end, but I need to go somewhere. Okay, actually, we're gonna go to the key layer first, and then see. It's been fine. Okay, so no lag and burst. So I wonder what's going on with his thing, because I haven't seen any drops coming from my end at all. I need to check to see if everyone's ready to be purified. I've got 1, 2, 3 people that are ready to be and 3 more that aren't ready. Okay, cool. Okay, it's fine for both of you guys. Okay, cool. So that's what I thought. I didn't think it was getting 80 ping on League. Oh, I can't get past this guy. I'm also looking at my phone. This is why you don't text and drive, guys. You don't text and drive because you run into ridiculously large, top-heavy men that are laying down, face down on the ground. That is exactly why you don't text and drive. Yeah, I don't understand. Unless he's got an update, or... I wonder what's going on with that. His ping was probably fine before I got here, too. I don't know. Because if he's having internet problems, both of us should really be having it. Like, statistically speaking, both of us should have loading problems. But I didn't have anything... I didn't have any trouble loading anything, but even before I was streaming, like when I was trying to wolf down my McDonald's with my dog. I don't know why I paused that. So, like I said, guys, and listen, like I said, I'm very afraid of this boss. Okay, the boss that's coming, because I've done everything that I'm supposed to up until the boss is here. Okay, so when I've got a system lever to catch everyone up on the story. I've got a system lever that's going to shut down this layer for all the bad people. Okay, when I do that, some people are going to come out and get upset with me. Okay, I am beyond terrified about it's gonna weaken the water moves. I'm trying to think of like the team that I want to have up front. Let's just do Juggernaut and Espeon. If he has Ghost type, it's just gonna... Well, if he has a Ghost type, it doesn't really matter. Or a Dark type, it does matter, right? Yeah, if he has a Dark type, it matters a lot. Let's do that. Makes me less weak to that stuff. If you see me die to this guy, the only reason it's like that is because you can't... you can. You just have to find the name raider, but I don't remember where he's at in this game. But, like... when you get your EV, when you get your EV at the beginning of this game, and you don't have an option to like, exactly, you didn't see me die. Whenever you get your EV at the beginning of this game, you don't get a chance to get it. You just already have it. Like, this game starts and you've been a trainer already for at least some amount of time because your EV's level 10. So I didn't get a chance to really name it, and I just kept going with the game. Look, here he comes. What the heck? Is this Snaddle or... No, it's Smarten. His name's Smarten. The production line stopped. Yeah, F your shadow Pokemon production. Yes, I am. You should have taken care of me by yourself. Run it. Mm-hmm. Run it. This isn't the boss, by the way. This one's really, really fun. You have a PC, right, Haley? Because that would be the easiest way to actually play this game, is to play a ROM of it. But of course they have a Chansey when I have two special attackers out. I couldn't. Clearly, I just wasn't thinking about the Chansey. It's fine. We can put the Chansey to sleep and flamethrower the Skarmory. Oh, the Protect. But this one came out for GameCube. Double Protect is cringe. So if you don't have a GameCube, I have a friend that has. If you have a GameCube, then I have a friend that has a copy of this game, like the actual game, not the ROM hack, because this is a ROM hack. But I could probably talk to him to letting you borrow it if you had one. But this game itself is pretty expensive because it's the last game that Pokemon released that they only released 2 Pokemon games that like dealt with Shadow Pokemon as a whole, and this is the second installation. This one, Skarmory has Sturdy, doesn't he? Yeah. Iron Head, eating that up. Actually, Luma did not take that well. Wish Pass Chansey is crazy. Okay. It's probably going for... I think they're both going for Protect next turn. What happens if they don't go for Protect this turn, though? Skarmory's almost 100% going for Protect. We're going to Home Claws, and we are going to Dragon Dance, predicting the double Protect. Neither of them clicked Protect. My favorite. My favorite. I really wanted at least one of them to click Protect. They really called me on that. Accuracy. So now my Meteor matches, I'm pretty sure, always hit. It's not a bad target to hit me for 50 damage. Wish came true. Okay, cool. I think Protect is coming again, but I'm just gonna play into it because I don't want to deal with them staying on the field any longer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to buy a copy of this game a while back. It's just ridiculously expensive to own one. Just because, you know, for whatever reason, the Pokemon Company hates us whenever we ask for an idea. Or not an idea, but a thing. Okay, the Shell Bell was probably a good idea, because I don't think anyone's one-shotting Juggernaut. Unless they go, like, Fire Blast. Fable's not bad. Shouldn't be a Shadow Pokemon because we've gotten a Shadow Clefairy. That Muck could be a Shadow Muck. It is a Shadow Muck. Okay. Alright, what level is the Shadow Muck? 49? Okay, so if it's 49, it should live a, it should live one Flamethrower. If it doesn't, listen, GG's, but... okay, so it can live 2 Flamethrowers, assuming one of them is not a crit. And then Meter Match, I'm hoping just one-shots the Clefable. Nice. Shell Bell should fully heal me. Yeah. Yeah! I love it when a good plan comes together. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. Dang! Was not expecting a full one-shot, but it's alright. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't a one-shot. He already took like 2 sets of damage. We are gonna go out to Espeon here because Espeon has the most reliable form of CC. Not CC. It's not CC. We're not playing that type of game. Has the most reliable. Oh my god, a Cradilly's in this game. Okay. Fun fact. Fun fact. As far as Gen 3 Pokemon are concerned, okay, Cradilly is one of my favorites. Okay? So, we are going to sacrifice anything and everything to make sure that we catch this Cradilly. Okay? Assuming that Juggernaut doesn't just absolutely eviscerate it. Okay. I love Cradilly. Okay? I love it so much. Like, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Well, not right now, obviously, because it's not on screen. But, like, have you ever, like, just looked at Cradilly? Look how cute it is. Don't get me wrong, I understand that it's weird. I understand that Cradilly looks weird. But it's so cute at the same time. We are in a weird situation. Okay. Let me think for a second. I think if we go... I think we attempt to catch the Muck. And then... Hypnosis the Cradilly this turn. And then next turn, we attempt to catch... If we don't catch, right? Next turn, if we don't catch, and we hit the Hypnosis, we click Hyper Voice Catch something. If we do catch this turn, then we have another Pokemon to worry about. Okay. But, and if we hit Hypnosis, we're in a really, really good spot. Okay, cool. It means they do no damage this turn. We catch them on, and then we deal with whatever threat's in front of us next. And look, when it goes to sleep, it just goes all dark. Yeah, you know what Muck spelled backwards is? I'll give you 3 guesses and 2 of them don't count. It's kind of weird, honestly. Fortress is not a Pokemon I want, but it is one that I will take. I gotta think about this because, well, no, I don't, because we're always using Metagross's turn because they're just physically defensive. We're always using Metagross's turn to catch the Cradilly, and then we are always clicking Shadow Ball on the Fortress and praying it doesn't die. Bananas? No, that's 100% accurate. That's right. Honestly, like, I don't know how they did it. I don't know how Pokemon Company did it, but they changed how letters function. Also, do you know what Ekin spelled backwards is? It's giraffe. I don't know if you knew that or not, but it's giraffe. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Disabling bullet punch is crazy, but it's fine. Juggernaut is going to die soon. Fortress, walls. I don't want to kill the fortress. No, fortress is physically defensive, so it should be able to take a singular psycho cut. Famous last words. And then I can go for a hypnosis. This kills two birds with one stone. It stops Fortress from attacking me. It lowers Fortress's HP and gives Metagross some HP back. Now, if Fortress just dies here, he dies here, and then it'll just have to suck. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was gonna die, but I did like no healing, but that's fine. We just need to be able to take another one of the shadow moves that Fortress can go for, and then we'll just throw another Ultra Ball. Should be all she wrote as far as those mons are concerned, and that means you have 3 more mons to purify. One of them will be most likely a party member. It does mean we have to say goodbye to Dr. Gex, though. That Fortress did not want to be caught. Okay, cool. We'll just weaken you some more. Mink. I think Psycho Cut has a high critical hit ratio in this game. So I'm very scared of critting the Fortress. Like, hyper scared of critting the Fortress. Bullet Punch being not disabled anymore makes it better. We're going to start throwing Great Balls because I really don't want to waste all my Ultra Balls because I've got this boss coming up and I'm not ready for it. I think I'm ready for it. I really do think I'm ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Awesome. Okay, there we go. It just wanted to be caught in a Great Ball for some reason. Didn't like the Ultra Ball. Didn't fit. Am I the only person that thought that? Like, when they were a kid, like, whenever you would catch... Like, there were a couple of, like, just weird Pokemon theories that I had based off of, like, the experiences that I had of playing a Pokemon game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, for example, when I was playing Gen 3, I thought, and I think this came from my mom, because my mom used to play, she was playing Pokemon Emerald, and she was an avid Pokemon Emerald player, okay? She would play it all the time, and she was one of those trainers where you, like, she would level up just her starter, right? And she'd have, like, you know, she'd get to Elite Four, and it's, like, level 3 Poochyena, level 4 Zigzagoon, you know, like, it just never swapped a single time, right? So she was one of those players. It's very funny. But the I was supposed to go to the other side of the thing. No to box operations, purified chamber. So am I the only one that was sitting there thinking like, you can stay there. That was like, you know, like Pokeballs. The reason why Pokeballs don't work as frequently is because you're trying to catch a bigger Pokemon. And Pokeballs are smaller, so they don't like that or something like that. Because that's what I thought. That's what my mom read on the internet. And she was like, yeah. She's like, I think somebody said she. It's not something that we like believed 100%, but it was like something that's like, you know, that might be why, you know, Pokeballs don't work all the time, or that they're better. She specifically said it for like Rayquaza. She was like, yeah, I bought a whole bunch of Pokeballs specifically for Rayquaza because it's supposed to have a better rate of catch due to the Pokeball being smaller or whatever. And I was like, that don't make any sense. And I'm a kid, and I can barely understand what words mean, obviously, because I'm like, you know, 8, you know. So, and like your mom's telling you this, so I was like, oh, well then bet. So I caught Kyogre in a Pokeball, you know, I caught Rayquaza in a Pokeball, and, you know, it took probably 20 times as long. But another thing that I thought when I was a kid was the, oh, shoot. That's why Pikachu didn't like want to be. See, like, that's what I'm saying. And then, like, the luxury ball in the games also, like, provided its own level of theory of, like, you know, this could be why, you know, they don't like the inside of it or whatever. What else was it? It was also, I'm gonna save, and I need chat to pray for me. To whomever you believe in, to make sure that I don't die / lose Shadow Pokemon to Gorgon. Sorry, that's how you say his name. This motherfucker. Another one that I like dealt with when I was a kid or whatever that I had to like break was what was it? Oh, the like you stop caring about when you're trying to catch a Pokemon. I still instinctively have to catch myself whenever I'm like when I stop looking at the screen when I'm playing Pokemon. Where I'm like, that doesn't work. What am I doing? Like, you know. I don't remember who I led with. Got it. The worst possible outcome. Are all of his Mons Shadow Mons? Because I might tilt if that's the case. Okay, it's not. Is Luma slower than Claydol? That's kind of crazy. This Aerodactyl is scaring the piss out of me. Oh, they're all level 52. We might lose this fight. And if we do, guys, it's just going to be how the cookie crumbles. We are going to switch into Juggernaut because that's the only thing that could probably hit this. Well, I could have switched into Ubigooby, but I don't have... Since we're in Sun, it's not that good of a choice. But Juggernaut should at least hopefully be able to wall this. Espeon can't. Jesus! Yeah, Juggernaut can wall this and at least hit back the... Can Espeon go next, please? Okay, thank God. I need to hit one Shadow Ball on the Claydol and see how much damage it does. It did nothing. Oh God. He's about to kill us with Shadow moves. He's gonna wreck us with Shadow moves. Oh. Let's go! I am not happy about the, I'm happy about Espeon living. I'm not happy about Espeon, going down to 3 HP. Or, not the Shadow Ball being disabled. That's what I really meant to say. Well, this is why we have Hyper Potions. Hyper Potion the Espeon, and we are going to... I want to Meteor Mash the Aerodactyl, but I think it's probably better if I just Bullet Punch him to try and see how much damage I do, at least to, like... Because Meteor Mash 100% kills, but I have to get through Rock Slide, and... Okay, yeah, 2 Bullet Punches will take it. Because I have to get through Rock Slide, and I have to hit the thing. See, like, and I understand that. Like I said, I instinctively... God dang, that did a lot of damage. Dude, I want to let everyone know that even though that's super effective, Juggernaut's physical defense is, like, is really high. Also, Shadow Analysis is doing too much damage. Can I sacrifice Espeon to get this? Actually, I don't have to. If I hit the Hypnosis here, because I'm hitting the Bullet Punch regardless, and it's killing the Aerodactyl. If I hit the Hypnosis, then we're in a really, really good spot to catch the Claydol. Wait, does Claydol have Insomnia? Oh, no. I think Claydol has Insomnia. Okay, it doesn't. Cool. I was gonna, dude, if Claydol had Insomnia, I was like, oh no, I just wasted a turn. My poor Espeon. Just taking L's for because of my bad trainer choices. Oh, there was also the A button glitch, or the AB button glitch, where it was like, you know, you spam AB over and over, and it increases your catch rate. I have to click Shadow Ball here, and then we are going to... So he's got a full Sand team, because this Sandslash has Sand Force, probably 100%. Juggernaut does 100% die to an EQ here. Technically, so does Espeon, but how bad do I need Juggernaut is the question. I think if I hit... Hold on, let me look at Juggernaut stats again. No, I want to look at Juggernaut. 127? Nah, I don't think he dies to an EQ. 152 is his defense stat. He's almost never dying to an EQ. So we're just going to click Meteor Mash. He has Fake Out. Tilt. Interesting choice. Life Orb Fake Out Sandslash is crazy. Okay, we hit the Meteor Mash, thank God. Okay. Say hello to the cats for me. Speaking of cats, I thought about getting a cat for quite some time. My dog likes to walk away whenever I say that. No, but seriously, I think I want. I definitely can't like afford one, like space-wise and stuff. But I think I want one in the future. They're just so cute. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of my dog anytime soon. I love him very much. Even though he's a pain in my arse. Meteor Mash kills the Sand Slash. I actually don't know how fast this Sand Slash is because he went for Fake Out first turn. Okay, so in that case, we're going to play a little safe, and we are going to heal Espeon so that we can take a Shadow Analysis this next turn. And then we will see... So, Sand Slash is just not faster than Espeon, which is good. It changes the course of the turn. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Yeah, Espeon always dies to that. That's unfortunate. Now, if Claydol stays asleep, then we're fine. Okay, cool. Because that means we can still... Statistically speaking, we catch the Claydol here. Yeah, statistically speaking, we catch the Claydol. I'm going to put Dr. Gex in. It's his time to shine. Because he will just outspeed the Sand Slash here. And then we throw a Pokeball with Juggernaut's turn. Now, statistically speaking, they don't get to make a move here. But, you know. RNG likes to hate on me this game. So, for this playthrough. So, I could be wrong. Oh, thank God RNG's on my side. Okay, so we're cruising through this boss fight. I thought this boss fight out the gate was just gonna wreck me, but it looks like we're doing pretty well. Juggernaut get some levels. Gex get some. There's a Cacturn, which I am afraid of only because of Sucker Punch. That's a red. What? I'm sorry. Did I not read the patch notes? I did not know that was going to happen. Okay. Alright. It's okay. We can figure this out. I'm scared that Dr. Gex is going to hurt... Nah, what? It's a legendary mon. There's no way, right? We are going to Meteor Mash the Cacturn. And we're going to pray this Leaf Blade doesn't kill. I don't think it will... Yeah, I had no reason to be worried. This Regirock is eating it up. Yeah, he's eating it up. Dark Pulse is a problem if he went directly for Juggernaut. Yep. Juggernaut's not taking that. That's like a modest Cacturn almost 100% of the time. It's fine. That's less fine, because that's going to probably kill Gex. And if it kills Gex, yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, it's fine. Because we switch Luma in, and we switch, yeah, we switch Ooby Gooby in. Now, I think Luma probably outspeeds the Cacturn. If that's the case, Cacturn probably dies here. If it's not the case, Ooby Gooby could be in some danger, but we'll probably still live it. I think Ooby Gooby's attack stat's a little bit higher than its just standard defense stat. We are going to yawn the Regirock slot though. Okay, yeah, we outsped. So Cacturn's like dead if it doesn't have Focus Sash. Cool. Regirock's gonna get a turn, and it may one-shot Luma, because Luma's, like, HP is... Not HP, but its defense stat's pretty low. Yeah. 76 is crazy low. But, if he goes into the Ooby Gooby slot with it, then, like, we're fine. We're chilling. Ice Hammer? Wait, is that a real move, or is this fake? Not fake, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's such a cool move. But I want Bulldoze. Let's do this. You can always relearn Rock Tomb. So I'm going to give you Ice Hammer and for Rock Tomb just because Bulldoze is just ridiculously effective and it's also stab. And also, the people that I would want to hit Rock Tomb with, I also want to hit Ice Hammer with. Shadow Crush hits. Hopefully doesn't do that much damage. Went into the Luma slot like I feared. That super sucks. Wilma is in the back. And we're just gonna have to use one of my max revives to put somebody else in, up. Well, maybe not. Is this a Shadow Steelix? It is a Shadow Steelix. Okay. Now we're in a little bit of pain. If it wasn't a Shadow Steelix, it would be Ace Coom Boom. But since it's a Shadow Steelix, we've got a little bit of we've got some trouble here. The question now becomes, do I want to preserve Wilma? Probably not. I'm not getting any more levels here. I'm not. It's just not happening. So I need to get as many people up as possible. Juggernaut has the highest defense stat currently, so if we max revive Juggernaut with Wilma's turn, and then we just click Bulldoze. Ooby Gooby, oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. They outspeed the other two. So Wilma's going to take some damage. If they double attack into Ooby Gooby slot, it really, really sucks for us. But if they don't, and they attack Wilma at all, then we're in a really, really good spot. Because we get Metagross back. We get Juggernaut back out. Sorry, Wilma. Okay, cool. Ooby Gooby is currently the star, okay? He's holding it together. Good God almighty, 70 damage is crazy. He's currently the star, okay? I'm trying my best. Regirock is to sleep. Regirock's gonna get needs one official turn of sleep before it can take an actual action. So we use this. We're in the sun. Waterfall on Steelix shouldn't kill in any capacity. So we can go Bullet Punch Regirock, Waterfall. Actually, no. We yawn the Steelix. And we just kind of keep them on a cycle. If I get a Slowking, I'm letting you know right now, if I get a Slowking, Ooby Gooby will go in the Hall of Famers, okay? He will be boxed to the GOATs category, right? He'll be right next to YG Tender. Because that's where YG Tender resides currently, in the GOATs. I don't even know what Shadow Hunter is, but it sounds like such a cool move, okay? And I want to let you know right now, Steelix's attack stat is not that high. So the fact that he's doing this much damage to Ooby Gooby is kind of insane. We use this turn. Ooby Gooby can take one more of those Shadow Hunters, assuming it's not a crit. So we Ultra Ball the Regirock. Also, how come you come into my chat, Leah? How come you come into my chat and are worried about Ooby Gooby instead of the fact that there's a Shadow Regirock on my screen? What's the deal with that? We're gonna pray for a flinch. Is it you? Are you praying on my downfall? Are you praying that I don't catch a Slowking so that Ooby Gooby makes it to the end? This probably has a normal Regirock catch rate, and I'm gonna tilt if it does. I just didn't know that did no damage. Can I get a flinch? That'd be nice if I could get a flinch. Of course I don't get a flinch. Racism. Look at Ooby Gooby living it too. He ain't never cared. He ain't never cared about a motherfucking Steelix. Okay, Shadow Steelix has one at least turn of action to deal with. Juggernaut. I kind of want to weaken the Regirock again, but I don't have the HP to do so. So we will use this turn to heal Ooby Gooby. And then we'll use Ooby Gooby's turn to throw an Ultra Ball at Regirock and pray we catch him. If not, we'll have to cycle back into, because this turn Regirock should wake up, so it'll be, next turn will be Yawn into Regirock slot, Bullet Punch into Regirock slot. Let's pray for no crit. Never mind, I caught the Regirock. We are golden. So that's the hard catch. That was the hard catch. We got super lucky on that. Either that or they wrote it in the code to make it I think they buffed his, or not buffed it, but they nerfed his catch rate, because the Reggies, I don't know if anybody has tried to catch the Reggies at all or not. And we're just gonna throw Pokeballs at this to kind of not kill a turn, but I mean, I might as well. He's asleep. I don't know if anyone here has ever tried to catch the Reggies in Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, or their Omega and Alpha versions, but holy crap, the catch rates on those bonds are ridiculously low. Like, I hate trying to catch the Reggies. It's just like, because they're all ridiculous in like their stats, like their defensive stats and stuff, so it's hard to weaken them. And then because they're so like thick, and when you try to weaken them or whatever, they just like, you can take a Meteor Mash, it's not very effective. Steelix wakes up this turn, I think almost, I think it's like 80% chance that Steelix wakes up this turn. But trying to catch these bad boys is like absolutely ridiculous. So that was the hard one, and I'm glad we got it out of the way. Steelix didn't wake up. Okay, so that means Steelix has a 100% guarantee to wake up next turn. Meteor Mash did no damage. So Juggernaut, you are going to use your turn for an Ultra Ball turn, and then we are going to use Ooby Gooby's turn for a Waterfall turn. If we don't catch here, we pray for a flinch, but we pray more for a catch than anything. I want a Slowpoke emote that is just like prayer hands. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, so we did catch there, so that's really, really good. I was so worried about this fight, and don't get me wrong, I was way underleveled. I was way underleveled, and B, I lost everyone on the team at least once, except for Ooby Gooby, of course, because he's impossible to kill. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you've never played this game. The old man at the very beginning is the evil guy. And unfortunately, they have finished their ultimate Shadow Pokemon that is impossible to purify. Jeez. And then he invites us to Citadark Isle to do the thing. Dog, please, no. You have a cold, wet nose. Do not rub it up against my arm. Aggron's ready to be purified. Okay. So now we have a list of all the Shadow Pokemon in our PDA. So our Shadow Monitor should have a complete and total list of Mons that are Shadow Mons. And whether or not we've caught them or not will be obviously on the left side of the screen. I've tried to catch this Hitmonlee twice, and each time it has either A, killed itself, or B, died to a crit. And I think it's ridiculous. The Absol died to recoil damage the last time I tried to catch it. That was also ridiculous. Heracross I haven't ran into just yet. And then we haven't ran into these. Wait, I'm confused. I thought I already caught the Nidoking. The Shadow Nidoking. Hey, yo! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse the fuck out of me? Listen. If you ever play... Excuse the fuck... Guys. First of all, why is Shadow Beautifly not something I've already seen already in the game? I don't know. I don't know why I haven't seen it yet. Second of all, Shadow Deoxys is absolutely crazy. Do I have to like... Is it going to be in like a separate form or whatever? Or... I don't know. Yeah, I am beyond underleveled, guys. Because all of those mons that I was... all the mons that I'm purifying now, I think are 7 levels behind the mons that I'm about to start purifying. and they are 3 levels under the Mons that I currently have. So I'm dramatically underleveled. I would love to heal my Pokemon because they are all down. Yeah. Who's roaring at me? Hello? Hold on. Let me save real quick. I'm scared. What if it's a cool Shadowmon that I just wasn't on the list? Alright. Put our hands in chat. I think that was right. I'm sorry, what? No, wait, whoa. A Raikou? Let me hold it. Let me hold the Raikou, please. Please, game. Wait, so is it gonna be like a listen? Okay. You probably don't need to Google it. Don't Google it. But I want to catch the Raikou. Where do I catch the Raikou? Alright, guys. Slowking! Pray for Slowking, please. Oh my god. It's a Dratini, guys. Listen. I'm not against this Dratini, only because I need this Dratini for to trade for a Johto starter. I don't know which Johto starter it is that corresponds with Dratini, but I need it for the Johto starter. And the last 2 Dratinis that I tried to catch outside of Wilma didn't want to stay on the ball and Dragon Tailed me turn 2, so. Yeah, you can't wiggle out of an Ultra Ball, bitch. Anyway. I do not want to nickname this one. This one's getting traded. Alright, now you gotta find the whatchamacallit guy. It wasn't a Slowking this time, which is sad. Alright, let's go to Pyrite Town. I don't remember if I have to have the Dratini in my part. I probably 100% have to have it in my party. We gotta do some grinding. Yeah, we gotta do a couple of different things. Because, like, my team is 5 levels under leveled. So I just need to go to Mount Battle and do some more grinding. Hello, old person. Oh, this is talking about the I was talking about the Pokemon Coliseum storyline. Because in Pokemon Coliseum, Pyrite Town is like taken over by Team Snag'em rather than Team Cypher. That is some wild inner thoughts. I'm not going to sit here and say that I wasn't thinking them, but those are some wild inner thoughts there. What was I going to do? Now I'm off track. Oh, it's the Dratini. Yeah, it's not even that good of a nature. Okay. We're going to move you out, and we're going to, for the time being, Wilma, you're going to sit right there for a second. And then we're going to go talk to Duking and see what starter he wants to give us. I'm letting you know right now, it's highly unlikely that I will trade any of the current starters, or any of the current Mons in my party for any of the starters. But that doesn't mean that I won't heavily consider, if it's for Alligator, that I won't heavily consider putting Ubi Gooby away. Not because I dislike Ubi Gooby, but because I love for Alligator. I forgot to take the item off. Oh no. It is Croconaw. Yeah, you can have the Bunberry, it's okay. I'm glad that that check's there. It is a Croconaw though. Hold on, but look at him. Oh, he's adamant! Oh my god, he's adamant sheer force Croconaw. Leo, but wait. Hold on. Hold on. It's adamant sheer force Croconaw. Do I not get a pass for this? What if I name this Crocodile Ooby Gooby Jr.? Then do I get a pass? Like if I go right now, I have to buy you Mexican food too? This isn't fair. Let's see, Gadian Port. So you're saying I have to buy you Mexican food, and I have to name him Ooby Gooby Jr.? I probably would still name him Ooby Gooby Jr. just to let you know. Like it's in all actuality, naming him Ooby Gooby Jr. is just going to be a thing that I do. You're not supposed to be there. Where is? I forgot where the name rater is. Is he back here? Well, no. Oh no. No, thank you. Also, weirdly enough, I think that's one of the only events in Pokemon where, like, when you walk into someone's house, that they actually acknowledge that you walked into their house, other than, like, Cynthia in Andela Town. Your only condition is Mexican food. I still have to think about it, right? Because, listen, there is not a single Pokemon on this earth that trumps the Slowking, like, pull, okay? Are you a name reader? No, you're not. You're just an old man with information that I don't need because I've played this game before. But, Feraligatr, in my opinion, will 100% of the time beat, I messed up, but it's okay. Feraligatr 100% of the time beats Swampert, like always. Just always. It just always happens. Just because of how strong Feraligatr is, and look at his, look at his teefies. He's like the cutest. Honestly, I'm not even, listen, I don't even think this is a hot take. And if y'all think it's a hot take, well then, boo. Okay? I actually don't know where the name rater is. I must have lied through my teeth, because I thought I knew where he was, but clearly I'm really fucking wrong. I thought he was in Gadian Port. The best water starter in the game. No, let him give up his life as a sailor. What do you mean? Yeah, no, let him give up his life as a sailor. Totodile is the best water starter, hands down. There's not a single water starter that is better than there's not a single water starter that's better than Totodile. There's not a single one that you can name. Now, don't get me wrong, I would give it to Oshawott if Samurott wasn't such a buzzkill. But Totodile takes the cake because at all forms he looks adorable and or cool. Please be a Slowking. You guys, I'm losing hope. Well, I know why you're Team Sobble, but Sobble isn't better. I wouldn't say that Sobble's better than, because I like Sobble. Sobble's cool. I think Sobble is a great starter. But, like I said, at all stages, Sobble's not cool. Sobble is cool at the beginning stage, and at the ending stage, kinda. Beginning stage, like, Sobble is better than all other stages, right? But it's the same argument for Oshawott. Oshawott would have it, because Oshawott and Duat are fire Pokemon designs. Samurott is, like, they did not try on Samurott. We've had this discussion before, okay? But, like, yeah. Sobble, for me, the same reason why Sobble can't take it is because Sobble's second evolution, to me, is butt cheeks. It's just not good, in my opinion. Oh, look, it's a Combuskin. You're not the name. Oh, wait, maybe the... Yes, my Pokemon are very happy to be around me. I think the name rater's here. I think I was just, like, dead wrong. You're talking about oh, you're talking about Sobble's ugly phase. Listen, Sobble can't help it, and that's perfectly fine. It just means that, like, because Crocodile, at least with Totodile's ugly phase, he looks like Crocodile. And he looks like a fat baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks like a fat baby. But, yeah, nah. 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 Not Sobble. Never Sobble. Sobble's a great design, though. I will give it, like, I don't think there's a single water starter in any of the games, as far as base form is concerned, that's a bad, Flying Wailord. Okay. Oh wait, he might have been the name raider. No, he probably would have said something. But I don't think there's a single water starter that's like bad, as far as like first stage is concerned, design wise, right? Because they're all adorable. Like they're all a hit. I would say that. I mean, I guess that's a cop out answer. That's cop out because like I think pretty much all starters in their baby forms are whatchamacallit. There he is. Now, if he doesn't let me rename Crocodile, I'm boxing him. Okay, cool. I don't have enough spaces for Ooby Gooby Jr. I'm not naming him Mexican food. I don't have enough spaces for Ooby Gooby Jr. This is depressing. I was so happy with that name. I would need 3 extra spaces, or 2 extra spaces rather. What am I naming this goat of a Pokemon? I'm drawing a blank on the alligators and crocodiles name from that was at the Irwin Zoo. Taco isn't a bad name, I think. Yeah, he looks like he looks like he eats some tacos. I think you're just hungry for Mexican food. Leah, I think you're just hungry for Mexican food. And I promised Hazel that I would do this because I can't have a Glaceon. I was going to get a Glaceon if it was in the game, but it's not in the game, so I can't get a Glaceon. But I did promise that I would name the evolution that I currently have. If I couldn't get a Glaceon, I did promise that I would name, even though this Espeon's male, I did promise that I would name it after her. So, Hazel, if I know you're lurking or whatever, but you're not chatting right now, but the deed has been done. I found the name raider after, you know, like what 30 hours of gameplay. Let's see, summary. Okay. So, Ooby Gooby. Your time, unfortunately, you don't, the thing is with the thing. Your time has unfortunately come to an end. But that doesn't, you know, that doesn't take away from the massive impact that you've had on the team and the adventure. You've been there through thick and thin. I'll pick you up in just a second. You've been there through thick and thin. You've been there, you know, you've had a lot of growth going on. You have missed so many moves, and thankfully, you didn't ask. Everyone else has asked for a name. You didn't ask for a name to be bestowed upon one of my team members. You've done a great job to the team. I'm just trying to say some words here. You've done a great job, you know, keeping the team alive and being there as a brick wall for my team to make sure that we get the win. And even with your inaccuracies, you always hit when it counted. So I appreciate you. This is why you are going into the GOAT Hall of Fame, right next to YG Tinder, because you guys are brothers. Please don't get too rambunctious in the box, please. Um, have fun, take your rest. Okay. This does mean that we have a hole that I do not necessarily know how to fill. No, we don't. JK, I'm stupid. We will have a hole to fill. Because there's a Metagross on my team right now, but I don't need there to be a Metagross on my team. And then soon, Dr. Gex will also have to take his rest as well. But that's it's not here just yet. We do need to do some grinding though. First of all, to get Taco up to speed. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to look at my mons. Continue box operations now. We are going to then, so now that we know where the name raider is, create, and it's like clockwork. You see the trio, the original trio, they don't separate for very long, okay? And we just lost a tank. We just lost a tank for a physical attacker. So I know you guys out here that were strategizing, that were thinking, with your Pokemon brains. You were like, why? What tank could I possibly replace the first Ooby Gooby, the tank? And we just got our answer in our notifications. Y'all are about to see. I probably should have waited like 2 more seconds to do this. Not 2 more seconds, but like, hold on. I'll be back, guys. Oh, no, wait. I can't actually get out of this thing. I have to purify it. Okay. I was going to purify them all at the same time, but apparently I can't do that. Okay, it's fine. We'll just purify them all the ones that I can purify, and then we'll just be back for the other 2. There's only one name for this Arcanine. The legendary Arcanine. I guess there's 2 names for him, but this one's funnier. Also, this Arcanine would have went hard on a Sun team. But I don't think they really gave us mons for a Sun team that well. I have to look. Because I mean, Sceptile doesn't get chlorophyll. Sceptile doesn't get chlorophyll. You get it, RK9. Anyway, yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll switch that. So we'll just keep going down the whole line. We've got 2 mons that give drought. You just need something that thrives in sun. They gave us a Clefairy, which isn't bad. I don't know. If the Charizard had solar power, then it'd be way better. Because you only need 1 Sunsetter in this type of game, since everything's pretty much a double battle. Machamp, we're gonna name this after my roommate, because my roommate always coming in swole as fuck. Shouts out to Samuel. He's got them gains. Aggron. This was a consideration, and technically still is a consideration for a slot on the team. I don't know. I have a lot of physical attackers is my problem right now. Which is why I want a Slowking. But he would replace us. He would just replace some slots, and it'd make things complicated. But I'd be able to squeeze by. Yeah, Aggron seems pretty fire. I don't know what to name Aggron. Oh, do I have enough characters for that? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Shouts out to Magic players, Commander players specifically, or older Magic players, I guess, like really old Magic players, because that card was in Standard at one point. Here he is. Bum, 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 bum. Our new tank is going to be our Grass Mon that's on the team here, because Cradley's thick as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Well, actually, okay. Um, let me think for a second. Well, this is a male Cradley, so this will be my first male Cradley that I've ever had. Fun fact: I've only ever had I've only ever had female Lilips and Cradley. Ever. I don't know what it is about me and having like female Cradleys, but this is my first one. His name is Jim Bob. Uh, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Y'all, naming Pokemon is hard. He learns Bug Buzz? Oh, that's pretty cool. I really like the people that develop. I should have paid attention to who developed this ROM hack, but I really like how they try to like really make all Pokemon that are here like options to play. Um, ooh, shouts out to Gavin Dance fans. Fun fact: Gavin Dance is my favorite band. If you don't get that reference, I'm sorry. Um, you should listen to Gavin Dance's music, and then you'll understand. I recommend it to anyone who likes anything remotely related to punk and or metal. I think you'll enjoy them. You'll find at least one song that you'll enjoy. They're very like mixed. They have like a very mixed style of music that I think people would enjoy. Dang, she got the beam on her. I don't even know if this Gardevoir's a he or she actually. I think it's a she. I can't remember. It's been so long since I caught this one. Gardevoir. It's a dude. It's a lady. It's a man Gardevoir. Let's do. Oh my God. Who's the? Oh yeah. Okay. I was about to say who's the singer? No wait. Wait. Is that offensive? No, that's probably offensive. I probably shouldn't do that. I was gonna. No, we're just not gonna talk about that. Okay. We are going to. We are just going to do. You know what? The thing was is I was going to name this Gardevoir after a certain femboy, but I don't know if that's offensive or not. You know what I'm saying? It probably isn't, but I don't know. I don't. You know what? We're just gonna keep it ambiguous, cause I can't get in trouble if it's ambiguous. Listen, I like to toe the line where I know that I can't get in trouble when it comes to like being potentially offensive, but sometimes sometimes no, I just like naming Pokemon after like clearly marked things clearly marked things that like explicitly communicate. Aquatel is crazy. Explicitly communicate the thing that I was, the subject matter of the thing, right? So like, for example, like for a real example, right? I named the Exploud John Mess, and John Mess is a scream vocalist for Secret Band and for Dance Gavin Dance, which communicates that xCloud is a, a screamer, right? Or he sings loud, right? And makes loud noises or whatever. That's what xCloud does, right? That tree of logic helps me get to the name of that thing. I could just name him Screamer, right, or something ridiculous like that, but like that doesn't hit the same, right? The same is true as like my initial first thought to name Gardevoir, after, especially because I saw it learn Disarming Voice, and when I knew that the Gardevoir was male, I thought of Frank Sinatra, and I was like, good, like pretty voice or whatever, because Gardevoir seen as like a pretty quote unquote Pokemon or whatever, and it's Disarming Voice, pretty voice, like Frank Sinatra, it's a dude, and I was like, I don't know if that really fits that much, and then I started to think the same way that you were thinking, and I was like, what's that guy's name? And I was like, oh no, we can't do that. That's probably offensive. Rhydon. What should I name this Rhydon? Um, I'm gonna name him Quentin because I have no idea why. How do you spell Quentin? Is it Queitin? Is that how you spell Quentin? I don't know. That's a white people name. I've never met a black Quentin. You know what I'm saying? How do you spell Quentin? Does anyone know? I don't know. Oh, that seems reasonable. How do you Oh, I know what I have to do, and I just am dumb. Hold on, I want to get that off my thing for a second. Where is my mod actions? Think. Close that, and then we will look at. Can I not? I don't know how to do that. F it. How do I? How do I get rid of this message that somebody just put on here? Promoting them being a bot. It's fine. We'll just keep going. It'll just have to be there for a bit until it goes away. So Q, I think I like the T-O in... No. E-N-T-I-N is probably like the most standard and probably the most cool way to... Because he looked like a Quentin. I don't know why. Also, I did not even check the gender of the Rhydon. I think it was female. So there I go, just naming... Listen, Quentin's a gender neutral name, right? Oh, you've got the Earth plate. I see you. Also, a whole Regirock is kind of crazy. This does have Sand Force. Okay. Yeah, he was just running a Sandstorm team. Filter weakens effective moves. No wonder I wasn't dealing any damage. 276 defense? Yeah, no wonder Ooby Gooby wasn't hitting. No wonder Ooby Gooby and whatchamacallit wasn't hitting this Steelix at all. No, I don't want to continue box operations. I want to do something else. I need to retire Dr. Gex, so we're gonna get the same ceremony. Alright, everyone. Say goodbye to Dr. Gex. You know, he's been with us just as long as Ooby Gooby and YG Tender. And he is hang on. I'm sorry, Dr. Gex. I'm sorry. These people have infiltrated. And it's my fault. It's my fault, honestly. These people have infiltrated the GOAT category and they don't belong. Segregation. Anyway. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Before I was rudely interrupted by these invaders. Okay. So Sorry, my dog's doing some weird stuff in the background. So Dr. Gex has been with us through thick and thin. Has definitely been a major asset as far as the speed tiers are concerned and the power that we needed early game to mid to late game. And he completes the trifecta of the Ooby Gooby YG Tender crew. You know, that party was a very solid party, and they helped us carry to this point. So it's time to take your rest and start, you know, being a doctor full time instead of part time. You know, because he was, you know, full time working, kicking ass, half time, you know, part time being a doctor. So thank you for all that you've done. Now, I would like to continue box operations, but not from here. I need to go to the Purify Chamber and get some Purify on. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba, da, da. Rotate. Rotate. Yeah, ba, dum, ba, da, da, da. Get this Regirock purified. Wait, did I not put the... No, I did. It just did something weird. Okay. This is... I can rotate you down here. Okay, cool. Don't yet add sets anymore, and we'll go back to the Pokemon storage here. Jim Bob. Jim Bob having Poison Heal is kind of crazy. Jim Bob does no damage. But that's okay. Jim Bob doesn't need to deal damage. Jim Bob just needs to stay there and be absolutely ridiculously annoying for our enemy. And that's what Jim Bob's going to do, and it's going to be great. I've got 1 special attacker, 2 special attacker, 3 special attacker. Okay, so we're even now with Jim Bob being here. Being a wall. What are your stats again, Jim Bob? I'm sorry I keep, like, moving quickly. 126.99? Okay, that's not bad. Could be better, but... Okay, cool. I will say no to box operations. We've got to do some grinding, and we've got to do some item changes, because we got to do a bunch of stuff, right? So, before we try to go to City Dark Isle, which would be an absolute mistake right now, what I would like to do is we need to go to Mount Battle, and we need to buy a Toxic Orb for Jim Bob, because Jim Bob, yeah, this is exactly why I should have waited. But Jim Bob, and now this poor Pokemon that has opened its heart to me is gonna have to wait so much longer, because with Poison Heal, yes, I would like one of those, please. Yeah, with Poison Heal, it means that I can be ridiculous, and Cradily will never die. Jim Bob will never die, which is the goal. This is just to have an unkillable Jim Bob on the field while whoever else is just doing damage. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what move. Yes. Let's see what moves Jim Bob. So I'm hoping Giga Drain's on here. Yes. Oh wow. Oh wow. You've got a bunch. Okay. Sandstorm is also on the list. Okay. So I want Giga Drain because I just need it. Don't listen. I'd like to delete a move. Yes. I want to say that I never want Swagger, but I could be wrong about that. I think I never want Iron Defense, though. Okay, so the last move to potentially replace is Swagger on that Mon. And look at Jim Bob for a sec. Is there any move that's better than Swagger? Body Slam technically is really good. Confuse Ray is very good. Because Confuse Ray doesn't raise the attack stat. It should be raising the special attack stat, but it doesn't raise it, which is technically better. Swagger can miss too. I don't like that. Synthesis is pretty good as a move, but I just don't think... Oh, and it's in Sun too? Ooh. We won't do Synthesis for now. We'll just do... we'll just put Confuse Ray up. Alright, listen. You don't have to do the same dialogue every time. So we'll have Foul Play, Confuse Ray, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain is on our Poison Heal Cradilly. And then we're going to look at Croconon, see if he's got any moves that he just doesn't know now that he probably should. He knows D-Dance, Body Slam, ooh, False Swipe is crazy, but Crunch? And then we can give him Expert Belt or Life Orb. So right now he knows... Wait, does he evolve into a Dragon type? Because that would be... Listen. If this Croconaw evolves into a Dragon type, that would be so damn cold. Anyway. With Sheer Force, I don't know if Dragon Tail... Well, I could just teach him Dragon Claw, because I have a Dragon Claw TM. So if it really comes down to needing or wanting a Dragon move, I can just do that. But I think I want Crunch, because Crunch is just like always good. So we replace Dragon Tail, get Crunch. No, we don't need any more of that. And then we're also going to teach Waterfall to... Actually, we're gonna hold our Waterfall TM because I am unsure if Taco is going to stay on the team or not. Just because you can never be too safe. It's likely that Taco will stay on the team, but also Wilma, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take this from you because Taco needs it so that he can. He only needs one level to evolve because he's at evolution thing, so I can take it from him in just a second. But okay, we need to continue our battle here, our campaign, I should say. Everyone's got. Do you have the flame plate? Is that what you have, Luma? You do. Yeah, you got the flame plate. And then what do you have? You have bright powder. Hazel, I have like no items for you because I don't have a twisted spoon, surprisingly. Okay. Alright, let's get a save going. And then because only you can prevent lost save data. And then, yes I would. If I can continue the one that I had before, because if I start again, I'm gonna, I think I was at area 5. Also, I need to figure out how to catch that Raikou. I don't know if it'll change my configuration, but having a Raikou would be really, really fun. And I'm pretty sure the way that you get Raikou is via... I think the way that you get Raikou is via the spot monitor stuff. And it's like a percentage chance or whatever, like a normal roaming legendary, but... I am not sure. It is a ground type for 41. Did I already do... I can't remember if I did this level or not. I think I did. Damn it. It's fine. Well, if these monsters are level like 50, then I have not done it. But if they're level like 40, like lower 40s, then I have done it. Okay, I have done it already. Man. Oh well. I should probably replace this move. It's kind of useless, isn't it? This Luma is faster than Espeon. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, like, I mean, well, that was a, whatchamacallit. I wonder why I did click Psychic instead of Shadow Ball. Chat, why didn't you tell me to click Psychic instead of Shadow Ball? Charizard might die to that. Yeah. That's a quite effective move. We send Taco out because it's ground types only. And Taco should be fine into these, even with the sun up. We just never click Aqua Jet, and we click Ice Fang instead. I think I'm gonna go Hyper Voice, Ice Fang. No, actually, we'll do this. We will kill the Golem and Dragon Dance. Just to guarantee our damage. Just because, like, we're 10 levels lower. And being 10 levels lower kind of sucks. Well, now he's not 10 levels lower. Now he's 9 levels lower. You dance? Look at him just jiggling away, dude. He's so cute! Hey, you could take that. Yeah, Taco. We don't give a fuck. Alright, we kind of care about that. I gotta think about how I'm gonna take this. I don't think Taco can one-shot. He can if we, like, because we're in the sun. So, if we do it this way, that's fine. That's okay. So, we Hyper Voice hitting both of them. And then we Ice Fang the, Dawn Fan, it should kill, and then we have to do, and then we'll worry about camera up damage. It didn't kill, so tilt. Bulldoze is kind of cringe. Should be fine, because I think Crocodile still outspeeds even after this damage hits, or after the speed drop. He won't outspeed Ice Shard though, which is 100% going into his slot. So, in order to prevent that, we are going to heal him. This is what I get for using the Mon that I was gonna put into the fucking thing anyway. I should have just given him an Eviolite and just made him fight, but I didn't know what thing it was gonna be. Ice Shard did not go into that slot, and that's kind of crazy. I think it makes more sense to go into the Crocodile slot, but I get why it didn't. Can the sun go down now? Heat Wave. Oh no. Heat Wave it. Ouch. Taco out here dodging it too. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He never gave a fuck. Psychic that. Aqua Jet. See if Aqua Jet even kills. I mean, he's +1 attack, so. My dog just farted something horrendous and then walked away from me. The disrespect. Yeah, you can learn Aqua Tail. It's better than Aqua Jet at this point, because I don't need you to have priority, because you're just gonna D-dance up. Alright. Taco is now fully evolved. Womp womp. I don't know how to. It's fine. Get my chat back up. Okay. Oh, I wasn't clicked into the video game. And good old-fashioned Muck is now ready to be whatchamacallit. Now, let me look at this. Let me look at this attack stat from this gator. It's 84 attack stat at level 32 is pretty good actually. Yeah, So we just never worry about secondary effects, and then we boost the power moves, so it's never just... Okay, cool. We are going to make some changes here. Since I know that it's ground type, we are going to switch out the XP share, and we're just going to try and give as much XP to Taco as possible. So we won't run the XP share at all, and we're just going to run Taco Espeon, and we're just going to be obnoxious. And with no Sun and Aqua Tail, means that we're probably going to start one-shotting things pretty quickly. Except when Swampert shows up, because Swampert is terrifying. Swampert might die to a Psychic. I think we just Psychic the Swampert, because I think that's the one I'm scared of the most, and we D-Dance. He did not die to a Psychic. That's kind of sucky, but it's fine. He will die to a Hyper Voice next turn. Earth Power. Hopefully that hits my Espeon. Nice if it hit my Espeon. Cool. Espeon kind of walls it. Except for a crit. Doesn't wall a crit. I mean, it walls it regardless, but Icicle Crash going into Espeon really, really sucks. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Critical hit Icicle Crash is annoying. I don't want to go into Gym Bob, but I think I might. Yeah, we'll just go into Gym Bob. Because Gym Bob can should be able to live one stream of that. Gym Bob's going last 100% of the time. So if we Giga Drain Piloswine and crunch the Swampert, that should kill. Hopefully. I mean, it's 80... Yeah, it should. So Swampert goes down. Gym Bob should live at least one Icicle Crash. Yeah, Gym Bob should live one Icicle Crash from the Piloswine if it hits. Yeah. And then Giga Drain. It won't hit terribly, but it should hit at least a decent chunk. Jesus Christ! I apologize, Gym Bob, for speaking on your name like that. I was wrong. And the Toxic Orb activates. So now Gym Bob's just healing every turn, no matter what he does. At least some amount of damage. And then we just Giga Drain one and Ice Fang the other. Literally call him a Rhydon. The entire game. Because from now on, Rhydon and Quinton are interchangeable. They're the same thing, you know? I really wasn't expecting Gym Bob to one-shot the Piloswine with Giga Drain, but listen, it's been a while since I've had a Cradilly, so it makes sense. And it sucks that Hazel went down there, but it's okay. I also was looking at mics, like new mics and stuff. That shit had me excited. Not excited in the realms that like, oh my god, I'm gonna get this cool deal on a mic, because that's not possible. Just excited for like better sound quality stuff that I'm kind of planning for. And then I started planning for a bunch of stuff because, you know, ADHD plus medication means that I will now focus really hard on random things instead of whatever tasks that I've got going on. Uh, to be fair, I normally don't take breaks. I do not want to learn Dragon Tail. It's not that strong of a move, especially compared to Dragon Claw, where I could just learn it. Bone Club, it's whatever. Mink. Yeah, pretty much always targeting Hazel's the better play. Sandstorm is a little annoying. It's okay. So we go Shadow Ball. And I think hitting Ice Fang probably kills as well, but Aqua Tail guarantees the kill because +1 stab. It's unfortunate that doesn't kill. Reasons why having a Gengar would be useful, but I can't have a Gengar if I don't have a Slowking. Trick Room is cringe. That's what that is. Oh, okay. Quagsire. Quagsire's about to hit like a truck. We have to go for it anyway, though, right? Aqua Tail's still gonna do more damage than Crunch will, I think. Yawn. Magic Bounce. Get bounced. Lamau, go to sleep. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Cosmic Power is fine too, because Claydol's never living past this turn, even with the defense boost. Yep, Claydol goes down. That's great. Nice crit. Aww. Living on 1 is criminal. And it's ground type. No! Crimes. The double yawn is crazy. Into the same target. Go AI. Awesome. I really didn't want to have to, like, here's the other thing. When I was playing this, I did rename Espeon. One of my followers, Hazel, she was here when I started the game day 1, and she was the first person to follow during this during the streams of this game, and she wanted me to get a Glaceon if it was possible, but it wasn't possible for me to evolve my Eevee into a Glaceon, and she wanted it named after her, so that's why I renamed Hazel. But since you've been back, since now you're back, we boxed Ooby Gooby after fighting with Fox about it, / Leah about it, and now Taco has joined us. He's cute. We love Taco. And then Jim Bob is now with us instead of Dr. Gex. So Dr. Gex is now retired to go to his full-time doctor gig, and Jim Bob is now here and on the prowl. Wilma's still, Wilma-ing. Juggernaut's still here. We're rocking and rolling. Did I want to change my party? Oh no, I did not. I did not want to change my party configuration. Okay, cool. So now we're just grinding, because as I don't know if you could tell or not, but everyone's weaker than Jim Bob, and that's not good level-wise. It's not good. So that needs to be rectified. We can hyper voice here. Actually, we probably just like single target Sand Slash to get him off the field and D-dance. Yeah, no, if it was a grinder. Or Grimer, if it was a grinder. If it was a Grimer, I would have named it Grinder like the app, but it's a muck. And I haven't. He just got his. He just opened his heart, and I haven't went to go fully purify him yet, so I don't know what to name him just yet. Also, we didn't run in the spot monitor did trigger. Ooh, Megahorn would have been actually terrifying. The spot monitor did trigger for the cave, but it wasn't the Slowking, so I'm sorry. We're still hoping that we get one, but so far it has not shown up. I think we Psychic the Wish Cache and then try and Oko this Rhydon before it tries to Mega Horn us again. Oh, it's gonna EQ. Okay. I guess it could Aqua Tail instead. This should kill Rhydon always, yeah. Feel it in your nuggets is kind of crazy. I ball like a nugget. I also, yeah. I hope I don't have to wait until the very end of the game to do it. That would be, listen, that would be obnoxious, right? Sorry. Claydol means that we click. We just click Hyper Voice, Aqua Tail in this slot. We probably should have clicked Aqua Tail in the other slot, but it's okay. Hyper Voice should kill the Wish Cache here, and then if it does, then we should be able to get them both. If it doesn't, well, oh well, you know. Oops. I'm messing with my stream panels and I've messed up. That's what that's why I'm not taking any actions right now. I'm sorry. Hold on. Get my chat back. Put you over here and then save that so that we don't have to sure. Create that layout and then stop doing things. Thank you. Okay. Back to the game. Taco is getting nice and powerful. Yeah, just a wee bit, you know, just new streamer things. You know what I haven't checked for, and I'm gonna feel so bad if I did have YouTube chats. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I was just making sure. So if I had YouTube chats and I hadn't been responding to them, I was gonna get upset because I was operating in Twitch's thing, but I wasn't operating in OBS. So I was reading off of I was just reading Twitch chat directly instead of reading both chats. No, but both chats should be appearing on my screen though. So if I get a YouTube chat, it should show up. So I guess I couldn't possibly have missed it. Hunter Liam. Oh, this is a 6v. This is a 6v6 because of the whatchamacallit. Yup. Flygon might have Sandstream. Oh, he's so. You look at how chunky he is in this game. Flygon's so fat when he's not flying. He's so cute. Okay. We Shadow Ball the Claydol, and we Dragon Dance, and we pray that Flygon does not go for Dragon Dance. Almost a one-shot, Espeon. I see you. I did not know that Taco was already faster than Flygon. Otherwise, I probably would have just clicked Ice Fang raw, but it's okay. He clicked Outrage. What slot is that going into? Ooh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. New plan. Clicking Trick Room is heinous. New plan. Flygon has to die. Ice Fang. Flygon. Because we just don't care about... Because Flygon being this slow... Oh, Hazel, please don't die! Don't hit the Hazel slot. It doesn't matter. Hazel eats those up for breakfast. She don't give a fuck. Because she... Well, I guess it's a he. But he don't give a fuck because he's sassy. Alright, we get Flygon out of here and we're in significantly less danger than we were before. Hazel still might die to Sandstorm. Technically, I'm fairly certain that Hazel isn't supposed to take Sandstorm damage, but it's okay. Okay. In this situation, we use Hazel's turn to Hyper Voice, and we use Taco's turn to heal Hazel. Because there shouldn't be anything on the board, except, I mean, Nidoqueen could click Okay, if Nidoqueen clicks Sludge Bomb, it's not that big of a deal. I lied through my teeth, apparently. It was that big of a deal. Okay, cool. We are back in business. Hyper Voice should kill the Claydol, which eliminates a big threat from our books there. Did no damage to Nidoqueen, but that's okay. Trick Room has 2 or 3 more turns left before it goes away, I think. And of course they have a Swampert. Okay. Okay. What do I deal? How do I deal with Nidoqueen and Swampert? There's actually no way around this, right? I think I have to I have to drop a member, probably. So we go Psychic into Nidoqueen slot, and we go Aqua Tail into Nidoqueen slot. Yeah, Swampert's getting a turn off no matter what. Nidoqueen's getting a turn off no matter what because Trick Room is just ridiculous right now. Taco lives. If Nidoqueen goes for... Ooh. Well. Bye, Taco. That's fine. We're just going to revive Taco so he still gets some XP. How much is it worth it? It's probably pretty worth it since he's almost level 40. Nidoqueen goes to... Actually, probably not, right? Yeah, we just won't revive. It's fine. Since we're trying to grind the whole team, we'll just leave it. And we are going to go into Jim Bob. Not because Jim Bob needs the XP, but because Jim Bob will be the slowest on the field no matter what they send out. We're at least going to get 1 turn of Trick Room. That's just going to be absolute fire. And then we're going to spend this turn healing. And then we are OHKOing Swampert, so it's not going to cause an issue for us. I love Cradily so much. Way cooler than Armaldo. That's not even a hot take, that's just facts. Yes. Yes. Yes! Okay. My horsepower is fine. And then Trick Room should wear off. Cool. Trick Room wears off, Toxic Orb triggers. Sandstorms to sides, it's excellent too. Steelix comes out. Steelix isn't too big of an issue. Well, kind of, right? Because it's just annoying. We're going to swap out Hazel, and we will go into... Actually, no, we won't swap out Hazel. We're just going to give up Hazel if they want it. We're going to click Shadow Ball into Steelix and... Yeah, Shadow Ball into Steelix, Leech Seed into Steelix, and then next turn if Hazel dies, it'll be okay. But if Hazel doesn't die, I probably could click Giga Drain into Steelix and killed him, but it's okay. Leech Seed. Horsepower. This might take out Hazel. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Hazel. Go Crunch. It's fine. We're gonna heal all that back. It's gonna be like Jim Bob never took a single point of damage whatsoever because Poison Heal and then Leech Seed. Unkillable Jim Bob. And we're gonna go into Wilma because she needs XP. We're just going to click Aqua Tail into Donphan, and then Giga Drain into Donphan. If we get a flinch, that'd be great, because it means Donphan doesn't get a turn. Oh, Jim Bob is faster than Donphan somehow. I guess he's 10 levels up. Or 11 levels up, rather, so Donphan doesn't get a turn, and we don't have to worry about an ice move coming out to try and hit the Dragonair and kill it, so that's a battle 1. And it's level up for Wilma. Yes, the power. Iron Tail. I mean, say less. Having Flamethrower is nice, but it's weak because of lack of special attack. So we're going to get rid of Flamethrower and give it Iron Tail, and we can always reteach it Flamethrower if necessary, but I think the nature and the stats just don't line up with it. Sandstorm's fine. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Cradily won't because it's immune to Sandstorm, because it's rock type, because it's goated. Okay. Side note, my favorite, if you couldn't already tell, my favorite grass Pokemon from Generation 3 is Cradily. It's just so cool. Sceptile's also great, but it doesn't beat Cradily, just because Cradily is unique and awesome and great, and he's perfect, and I love him. Just for those small reasons, you know. Those small, unbiased reasons. Oh, and I'm in Mount Battle. Okay, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay. We have to do some changing because we don't know who's next. So we're going to go Juggernaut, and we're going to go... We'll take your item away from you, and we're going to give you your... XP. No! No, you don't have a grass move. I can't give you that. Get this XP share to hold. Yup. And then you are going to hold the muscle band instead. And then we're going to... Should I leave Espeon there? Espeon's probably one of the most versatile ones that I have. We'll save it just in case. Doesn't really matter. I don't remember what type this is. But I did beat it last time, so it shouldn't be too difficult for my team to be able to handle. Cradily, yeah. Also, have you heard his new album? It's normal time. Have you heard his new album? Because everyone was saying it's booty cheeks. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. It could be. It could be, but I am slightly concerned about what I'm looking at. I don't like Kecleon. And I think I always Meteor Mash the fuck out of that Wigglytuff. Yeah, I've been too busy like spamming Sleep Token for me to like try to listen to like any other genre other than that Sleep Token or Sleep Token adjacent. Just because Even in Arcadia is just such a good album. And then listening to Even in Arcadia makes me want to listen to the other albums, and it's just a cycle, you know? This Miltank is annoying, to say the least. I don't know if that Kecleon's ability triggered. So I don't know if Shadow Ball will even hit, so... We'll just click Hyper Voice. Hopefully kill the Kecleon, but also get some meaningful damage on the... Okay, I didn't kill Kecleon. Tilt. Color change did trigger. Fun fact. This is why you always read your screen instead of doing whatever the fuck I was doing. Meteor Mash should kill the Miltank from that range. That's good. No Belly Drum Miltank around here. We can't afford that. Shell Bell's gonna heal us. You should be able to take another Fire Blast if it hits. Thank God for Kecleon not being a good special attacker. Dodge it. Okay, he didn't dodge it. One of these days it's gonna work. Me saying dodge it to my Pokemon, or they're just gonna move out of the way. I'm gonna feel like Ash Ketchum in this bitch. This Hyper Voice will always kill. And then we will just... Juggernaut should be able to take anything Fearow dishes out, unless it's like a Hurricane. Choice Specs Hurricane, I guess. I mean, any type of Hurricane probably. Well, no. Choice Specs Hurricane I think is the only thing that can probably kill from that range. I have half a mind to give Hazel fucking I have half a mind to give Hazel choice specs and just run, just mow people down with choice specs Espeon. I love the attack buff at the very end of the fight when it doesn't matter. Yes. Honestly, listen. Espeon was a really good choice. I had a couple of options that I wanted to choose from. Espeon was the one that I hadn't played with, that I played with the least, which is why I chose Espeon. But it was between Espeon, Umbreon, and then Flareon, because Flareon got buffed in this ROM hack, so it was actually viable. And obviously, like, out of the viable ones, Espeon's the one that I've used the least. But out of all of them, Flareon's the one that I've used the least. So it's just because, like, on gens 1 through 4, Flareon didn't see anything. Like, it wasn't allowed to have anything cool, because it was a physically attacking fire Pokemon that had, like, access to Flare Blitz in Generation 4, which did recoil damage, and no ability to reduce recoil damage. That's crazy. Based off of aesthetic, my favorite is Leafeon. Also, based off of everything else, my favorite is Leafeon. Because I feel like your favorite evolution is a aesthetic choice. Like, it's not, you don't ever choose your favorite evolution because it's good in battle. You choose your favorite evolution because it's fire to look at, and like you could see yourself owning one. You know what I'm saying? And I could see myself having a Leafeon. I don't know why. I just could. Probably because I like nature and all that jazz, you know? What about you? I need to know everyone's favorite evolution in the chat right now. Because that's just a fire question. I feel like you learn a lot about a person if you know what their favorite evolution is, you know? I wish they gave us a 7th one. Or not a 7th one, I guess this would be the 10th? I hope they do in Legends EA. I hope they just give us another one. That'd be fire. Seed Bomb, Egg Move, Linen is crazy. Eating that up. Ooh! Don't eat Giga Impacts very well. Looks like you don't eat this Meteor Mash, Mink. Why did Eradicate look mad that he died like that? That's so funny. He's like stamping his feet like a toddler. Hyper Voice. Nope, we Bullet Punch this and see if we can get the kill. Nice. Alright, I need Taco Tuesday to hurry up. Yeah, Leafeon's goated. Like 100%. Like, people sleep on Leafeon because it's like because of like its stats and stuff is like more geared towards like defensive, like physical stuff, but Leafeon in my opinion is like one of the greatest evolutions that they've came out with. Like, compared to, no offense Hazel if you're still here, compared to Glaceon, it's Leafeon all the way. And then like compared to like, I'd say that like, yeah, no, compared to the original 3, Leafeon's better than the original 3. And then I'd say that Leafeon's only true contention as far as like flat like comparison is Espeon and Umbreon. And then obviously Sylveon because it's one of a kind type of, you know, not concept, but like it's Sylveon did a thing where, you know, it new typing and new like the cornerstone of that typing is a new evolution, which makes I think it like relatively unique in its in that form. Yeah, listen. I thought I was a like my first favorite type was Ghost type, my second favorite type was Dragon type, and then like all the other types were fine afterwards. But like lately, I don't know about lately, but like I've just been like noticing that I really am into um, I'm into grass Pokemon more than I thought. I want to keep the Ice Fang. Yeah, no, I think I always keep Crunch regardless. Crush Claw is just not. One, Crush Claw is inaccurate, and two, Crush Claw is, speaking of inaccuracies, it's weaker, just outright. Hazel's eating that up for days. They're both eating that up for days and days. I don't have an electric type for these birds. I have a Pokemon that knows Ice moves, but that's about it. I think we just hit Psychic here and Meteor Mash the Swallow. Swallow has a lot higher likelihood to die to the Meteor Mash. I did want to actually build a Pokemon deck recently. I've been thinking about just getting back into Pokemon just as a slight, Pokemon cards as like a slight side thing that I can play. Because I've got a friend, my roommate collects the Pokemon cards every now and again, and then I've got a friend, and then she has a friend as well that also are collecting cards as well. So I kind of want to play that the card game outside of just playing Magic the Gathering. I think I'd enjoy playing Meteor Master Kangaskhan. I think I'd enjoy playing the whatchamacallit too, the card game too. Yeah, the scalpers are cringe. I thoroughly dislike the which one was it? Was it Logan Paul who right before COVID got really into Pokemon cards and made it all hyper popular with people that weren't that into Pokemon originally, and then started making money off of it and started talking about making money off of it, and then now, yeah, that whole thing, I very much dislike the fact that he did that. I understand, get your paper where you gotta get it, but it just made trying to enjoy. I'm glad it made the Pokemon Company money, because that's fine. To me, Pokemon Company is a really good company. Company all the same, so they've got their own flaws, but yeah, I just don't like the Paul brothers at all. I think they're just cocky little assholes that just ruin things for everyone that originally liked the thing, in my opinion. I don't think they're that funny. I don't think they're that entertaining to watch, even when in their Vine days, they'd feature and stuff, and them featuring and stuff wasn't that bad. But the creator that they would feature off of is who I really cared about, so that's probably why I like them so much. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Paul brothers that much. I don't think they're that good at anything, but they're conventionally attractive men who are successful, so they get to do cool things and say whatever they want, so I guess that's part of it. Oh, that Tauros has Intimidate, so that kind of makes Juggernaut not useless, but it means... I think we just click Psychic on the Tauros and switch Juggernaut out for something else. Let's put Luma in and pray he doesn't click Rock Slide into that slot, or Rock Tomb into that slot or something like that, something crazy. What was his, No, I mean, conventionally attractive doesn't mean that you would be attracted to him. It just means that other people would easily find him attractive based off of, whatever thing that we're going off of, right? They're muscular, they're blonde, they have, really good jawlines, stuff like that. They have good beards. They have money, they check off a couple of different boxes that, on a wide scale of people who would be into men, they would be attractive, which is why I say conventionally attractive, right? Because, I don't know, for me personally, physical attributes are important, but, they're not in the same way that they are important for other people. They're, great, but, for me, they're heavily influenced by, for me, they're heavily influenced by a person's character, you know. So, I kind of want you to click Psychic and Flamethrower like that. But yeah, since I mean they're conventionally attractive and they're like, and they were funny. Don't get me wrong. At some point they were funny, but then they got like big-headed about it. At least from the videos that I've seen, and the lack of content that I've like really consumed from them, they seem to be like really big-headed individuals. And I don't particularly care for that attribute in people, much less a celebrity. Also, the younger one was like a hardcore Trump fan, and listen, I don't want to get too political on my stream because I could talk about politics all day, okay? I really could, but this is a place for people to relax, so I don't want to make people uncomfortable by my political opinions. But I don't like the Paul brothers for a myriad of reasons, but most of which is like their attitude towards just everything. It just doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't say that their brain is dog water. I would say it's their like heart/personality/soul that they're like at least portraying to the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they're smart enough to like have a to create something that, you know, something that I want, right? They're like, they have like fans and people who would like watch them do kinda whatever and support them in doing kinda whatever, right? And they've got thousands and upon millions of people that would do so, or at least like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I want fame, but I would like to have people, you know what I'm saying, that like this stream. I'd like this stream to be successful. I'd like to entertain a myriad of different people with whenever I sit down and chill and play games with you guys. Ooh, Zangoose, Snorlax is kind of scary. I think we can Home Claws one turn. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. Like, yeah, like there are plenty of people for sure that just do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've met plenty of people who'd like. I mean, and it's more natural for people to be the way that we're describing it than it is for people to be more towards the way I'm describing how I work. You know what I'm saying? Zangoose is a little chunky boy. I really wish that you know what'd be so cold if Zangoose got an evolution. If Zangoose and Seviper both got evolutions where they were wearing each other's pelts. It is the reality TV show effect. It is. You know how cool that would that evolution would be rad. I've got two monsters sitting on the field and I'm terrified. I just want Slacking to die as quickly as possible because his stats are higher. He's arguably scarier than Snorlax, even though Snorlax has whatchamacallit? Fire Punch. I just need to dodge. Ooh, okay, Juggernaut's swinging now. It's +2. Really? Dude, that's so lucky. Getting a shiny Slackoth is incredibly lucky, right? Because like Slackoth in the games is already like, if it was like one of the original games, it's like a 5% encounter rate, and getting him as just shiny is like ridiculously. My first shiny Pokemon that I've ever seen, outside the Red Gyarados, obviously, was, which one was it? It was, my brain stopped functioning. It was, Golem was the first shiny Pokemon that I've ever seen. The first one I ever caught raw, I think, was, oh, it's a Petlil. Yeah, the first one I ever, like, caught, like, it showed up in front of me, it glistened, and I caught it. It was a Petlil. It was very, very cute. I love Petlil. For that reason alone. And then there's another reason in Legends Arceus. If you've ever played, if you have a Switch and you've played Legends Arceus, they give Lilligant, which is the evolved form of Petlil, they give her a really cool evolution. Oh god. Oh, he has soundproof anyway. Juggernaut's dead this turn. He's +2 and dead, but he's taking this Earth Ring with him. He's +3 now. The flamethrower, he could live the flamethrower. He could live the flamethrower. Hold on. All right, Juggernaut, come on. Hold out, Juggernaut. I wasn't even shiny hunting. I caught the Petlil in Sun and Moon actually, which was really really rad. It was just like it was the first encounter in that grass was a shiny Petlil. I haven't done a lot of shiny hunting in PLA, just because I think I don't have the attention span to shiny hunt. I think that's my problem. I love Xploud. I think he's such a cool design. What angers me about Xploud personally is the fact that Xploud didn't get really good treatment for like what he does, or what he's supposed to do until Gen 6, when he actually got like Boom Burst and like good moves to actually like go off his special attack stat. But I think Xploud's a really cool design Pokemon. He does have like this weird effect on me where it's like almost like the do you know the what's the thing where like people like get freaked out by like holes? Isn't there like a thing? It's not a phobia per se, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about? There's a thing. Yeah, so like that's the effect that it has on me to a certain degree. Like if I look at his back a little bit too much, it like freaks me out a bit. But I still think he's like well designed. Like if I'm looking at him from the front, or his still animation in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, that original look of him kind of freaks me out a little bit. In the same way that it would freak me out if I like just saw a whole bunch of holes all grouped together. It just triggers me in a weird way, and I don't particularly care for it. Oh, you're scared of frogs? Really? He does kind of resemble a bullfrog. No lie. I didn't know you were afraid of frogs. He is a rabbit hybrid thing, right? Because like he's like a play on a loud rabbit, I think. I don't think I had a Shadow Whismer or a Shadow Loudred. I think it's only Shadow. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to show you on here because there's no real Pokedex, but I think Whismer jump to move around. I don't think Loudred do. I think Loudred actually just walk. And then Xploud also just walk. I don't remember what I was coming in here to look at. It's fine. We're going to tackle a little bit of new grinding spots today, because we might as well, and then we will. I'd like to get everyone to like level 50 plus. I think by the time that I stop grinding, so like next time when I play, which probably won't be tomorrow, but it'll be next week, probably Monday. It's probably just be flat grinding until A, I get a Slowking, or B, we get everyone to 55 and then continue the story. I'll probably be able to do. Oh, we are ice type around here. I don't have an electric type. I do have a grass type. I have steel type though. Okay. It's fine. Juggernaut and a Hazel. This combination's kind of ridiculously strong. No lie. I bullet punched the wrong Pokemon. Well, it's less strong when you're not clicking the right moves for the right mons. I know, right? How many? I think this is the fun old man guy, isn't it? The fun old man. Well, of course, like that's the trainer name is Fun Old Man, but I forget what his name is. I think his name's a silly name. Icicle Crowd. Okay, so he didn't go for a ground move. Okay, I was just scared he was gonna go for a ground move, and I was like, oh god. Hazel did not take that very well. Okay, Hazel, you're gonna click Psychic, and we're gonna pray that we kill the Piloswine, and you are gonna click Bullet Punch into Glalie, and I don't think Glalie can take this hit and survive, but it could. Okay, it didn't. Or it did, rather. That's fine. Let's just hope Glalie doesn't click a move that kills Espeon and that Piloswine dies. Okay, cool. I know it'd be painfully difficult, but I would really like it if they had, like, some of the Gen 6 bonds. He did click a move to kill Espeon. Mink. Bye, Espeon. R.I.P. EOP. Holding it down. Okay. Since they're Ice type, we can go into Luma. And then our official headers for these 5 trainers will be Luma and Metagross. And Juggernaut, rather. Just because it'll be good to go against the Ice types like that. And even if they go for a Wall Rain, we should still be able to kind of take it out. A Solar Beam! That's what I need. I need Solar Beam on Luma instead of Dragon Dance. Or instead of Smokescreen, probably. Let's do it that way. Yes, the power! Hydro Pump? That's not a physical move. Get that out of here. Yeah, only physical moves for my physical Pokemon. Just like Luma can't have Flare Blitz. Feraligatr or Taco cannot have Hydro Pump. Not allowed. And I think, yeah, we're doing a little long stream today because I should be getting off right now. But so my dog's gonna get upset with me in a second. He's gonna be like, "Listen, it's past time." Look, here he comes. He's like, "It's past time. When are you gonna take me?" Level 44 is fine for Taco to be able to catch up in good matchups. So we're gonna give the XP share to Wilma, and we will give Taco the Muscle Band, probably. Yes. Oh wait, I just thought of something. With Cradily having Poison Heal instead of Storm Drain, it means that I don't have to put leftovers on Cradily, and that means that I have a spare leftovers. Ooh, that realization's kind of fire. Yeah, this team is just never dying. I should have checked Metagross's moves. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. Because he probably has a better move. He probably gets Iron Head, which is better in my opinion than Meteor Mash. And he might also have like a better Psychic move, because Psycho Cut doesn't make contact, so it's worse given the Tough Claws ability. But I don't know if there is a... Oh, it's Zen Headbutt. I was about to say, I don't know if there is a move that makes contact that's Psychic, but no, Zen Headbutt does. And that's the move I need for Metagross, so I can take full advantage of the ability. It's regular effective. Meteor Mash. Mink? Did I get attack buff? Okay, no attack buff. Rip. Okay, so Walrein is probably the scariest Ice Mon, especially with Snow Warning, that we could have. Piloswine isn't terribly scary, so I think we go Flamethrower here, Meteor Mash here, and we should be fine. That Piloswine is fast as fuck. What? Okay, I was about to say, if you flinch, I'm gonna tilt. Okay, Walrein might die to Meteor Mash. Big on might. Okay, cool. So Walrein, no turn, that's fine. No attack buff, which sucks, but... Shellbell recovery. Do I want Luma to gain some more experience, or am I fine with her going down for the purposes of... Yeah, no, it's fine. We can go into Taco to take the Icicle Crash, because it would be not very effective, and then we Bullet Punch the Piloswine and see if we get the kill anyway. I probably should have just went for a Meteor Mash raw, but it's okay. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Unless he's got Ice Shard. He needs to have Ice Shard, and Icicle Crash needs to do like a butt ton of damage to Taco, and it just won't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, what's, in my opinion, disrespectful, not disrespectful, but in my opinion, my humble opinion, I'm not a game developer, okay? So I could be wrong about this decision, but I think Feraligatr should have got a secondary typing, just like they gave the secondary typing to Sceptile for Dragon in this game, in this ROM hack. If I was making a ROM hack, I would give Feraligatr a secondary typing. I would give Feraligatr one, I would give Typhlosion one, and I would give Meganium one, if they were available in my ROM hack. He's a soft shell Taco. He's a soft shell Taco. Only because, listen, he's got a hard exterior. It looks like he might be a hard Taco, but he's a soft Taco. He's a cute little baby boy. He just doesn't know the strength of his own bite. You know what I'm saying? Running out here lying to me. Sneasel Piloswine is fine. He is a gentle giant, unless you get on his bad side. Then, you know, then he got to take you down. Okay, so Piloswine is a major, I mean, both of these mons are kind of major threats, but Piloswine's a bigger threat in my opinion. We might be able to Bullet Punch the Sneasel out of damage range, just because Sneasel's stats aren't terribly high. Yeah, nice. So Luma should take one hit. Oh! Okay, so the Piloswine's not faster than Luma this time around. That's good. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. You know, having access to fighting type Pokemon kind of sucks for these past couple of rounds. Makes me wish I had ROM, but it's okay. He's taking a break. Dugong, gong, 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 gong. Dude, Dugong in the anime is so hilarious. Like, that cry that I just gave is what he sounds like, what it sounds like in the anime. So damn funny. Dugong, gong, gong, gong. It's probably hella annoying for your guys' ears, but I happen to think it's hilarious. So anytime Dugong shows up, I'm going to make that noise. I am sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Yeah, and apparently any party member with Juggernaut next to him is just out here one-shotting folks. Granted, we do have type advantage, but God, I wish it was Friday, because I don't want to go to bed and have to go to work again, but I have so much work to do whenever I get back to work tomorrow. I gotta finish this. Because I'm a professional. Do you want to hear, what's another Pokemon cry I can do? If I had a better mic, I would do Victory Bells, because it's just somebody screaming. Or Guzzlords. Hold on. You might be able to pick it up if I take off my headset. Hold on a second. Here's Guzzlord. Ah! That's what Guzzlord sounds like. I hope you heard that. I wish I had a picture of Guzzlord that I could have put up on the screen, but I don't know if you've watched the anime up until Guzzlord. Jinx using Fake out here kind of sucks, because because what's his face might go for Surf or Muddy Water or something, or Scald, and might kill Luma. But yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? That was like a perfect rendition of Guzzlord. Dodge it, please dodge it, please dodge it. Tilt. Alright. Everyone wave bye to Luma, because... Oh! Let's go! Hydro Pump in the wrong slot, let's go! Did I already talk about... I did already talk about the fact that I'm working on Trying to get a new mic. Axel, my dog is nudging me. Yes, dog. Can I help you? He said, hell yeah, you can help me. Take me out. I want to go OUT, nigga. Not yet. I will end stream soon, just for you, okay? So I know, no matter how much food, how much of my food I give you, it doesn't matter, because you're just gonna want what you want. He really just wants me to give him hands, because I've never met a dog that is so addicted to having, to being touched before in my entire life. Like, my dog is, listen, he's got anxiety and attachment issues, like a golden, like worse than a golden retriever, honestly. His homie gets not physically ill, but he gets very upset if I'm not home, not only on time, but like in general. Like if I go out to hang out with friends all day, he is very, very upset. Like he won't eat his food. Like he's got, listen, homie is struggling. All right, if I'm not home. So part of it is the fact that he wants to go out, but a large part of it is the fact that like I've been playing video games, so I've been using both my hands to like, and streaming, so I've been like using both my hands to do things and not touching him. So he'll just come over and like put his head on my leg. No, I can't just take him everywhere. Like I said, he has anxiety. So the problem more or less is that, part of it is that, like, you know, I can't just take my dog everywhere with me. Oh my god, he got 4 hits. Okay, sorry, Luma. Part of it 100% is the fact that, like, you just can't take a dog everywhere you go with you. But another part of it is that he doesn't like going into places, because he's scared of, like, doors. He's got really bad anxiety. Like, he's got, like, really large fears. So he's scared of anything that makes noise that he's, like, not already, like, comfortable with. He's scared of trash bags. He's scared of any type of bag. He's scared of drinks with ice in them. He's scared of this brush I bought for him when he was a puppy, which, to be fair, it wasn't the right size brush for him. He's scared of objects that you hold in your hand that aren't food. Or that he can't immediately identify as food. He's scared of water bottles. He's scared of doors opening and closing. He's scared of other people that he's never met before in and outside of his home, especially if you're a man. So it's like, I can't take him everywhere that I would like to even take him in the first place. He doesn't like the rain, but he's not afraid of rain. He doesn't like mowers. My dog is like that too. He doesn't like mowers. Sunglasses, I mean, he doesn't really care about sunglasses as far as I'm aware. He just cares about the people wearing the sunglasses. This will be my last battle before I have to get off, because it's almost 9:30 and I should have been in bed 30 minutes ago. But this is a 6v6 battle. This is a midway point for the area leader. So Hail's not up, so flamethrowers should kill the Piloswine. But yeah, no, like Axel is, he's precious. He's a lovely dog, but he's got some problems, and that's okay. Listen, I have problems too. Do I sound sleepy, really? I normally don't get like sleepy-eepy until like 11, 10 o'clock. And then it starts kicking in, and then I have to like get an energy drink. But like normally when I'm on my meds, which I am today, like all my weekdays I'm on my meds, but normally when I'm on my meds, I don't feel actually tired until way late. Like I have to like force myself to go to sleep if I'm on my medications most of the time. Lapras did go for Hail, so the sun's down, which kind of sucks. I need to write down, or at least remember that next time I need to get... That's a legendary Pokemon, you cheating ass bitch! Sorry, the Pokemon game's cheating. I forgot Lapras has bulletproof! And I think this Regice lives because we're not in the sun anymore. Yeah. Would have lived regardless, but dodge the Hydro Pump. Thank God. Them having Aurora Veil kind of sucks. So that means they live the next Flamethrower combo too. So we swap out Luma yeah, we'll swap out Luma, put Taco in to re-swap back in, and we will Meteor Mash the Lapras to get it off the field. Not yet, dog. He's just staring at me. He's not moved his... Lapras Shiny is hard to get, though. Lapras just dodged my fucking Meteor Mash. Lapras is a hard mon to get. What HP is this? HP Fire Regice? That's crazy. Okay, so... Taco is just a switch in so that we can get the sun back up so the hail is no longer an issue. Hopefully we can kill this Lapras. Please kill this Lapras. This is why we have Iron Head on Metagross instead of Meteor Mash most of the time. Because the 20% chance to reach your attack is nice, but not when you miss. This should kill Lapras even through Aurora Veil. Oh, it's not. Aurora Veil's down. Sorry. The fucking drought's up. With the sun back up, we should be fine. It'd be really nice if we went for Blizzard and miss. Please miss that! Okay, wrong slot. Thank God. The weakest link on my team, I have to kill one? Hold on. Let me look at my team real quick. I have an idea of who it is, but let me check. Yeah, Wilma. Wilma's the weakest link. Partly because she's not a Dragonite yet, but partly because like if I'm stacking all these mons together, right? As far as like favorites, D-Knight's not taking any like. I guess no, I take that back. If Wilma's a D-Knight, if we're assuming that Wilma's already a D-Knight, then it's Espeon. Just because D-Knight's aesthetic wise, D-Knight's fire. Competitive, like usage wise, who was I flamethrowing just now? I need to flamethrower Glalie and Bullet Punch the Regice. Okay. Because I think Bullet Punch will kill here with +1 Metagross, even through the para. Yeah, cool. I guess as long as we get through the para is what I should have said. Hitting fucking Zap Cannon on my Metagross for one was kind of crazy, and then getting the para was even crazier. With such low chances. This Glalie should die to the flamethrower, even with an assault vest. If it had one, it probably doesn't because, yeah, because Glalie things, but. Alright, here's a scary Pokemon that I can do nothing about. Okay, if this Jinx goes for Fake Out, we're kind of in trouble. I think we're in trouble regardless because it clicking, the Cloyster being in play. Yeah, figured as much. Annoying ass Jinx. That's fine. That's reasonable. Now if Cloyster doubles into Metagross, that means that of course Focus Sash. The burn's fine. The burn's fire, actually. The burn's great, because it means we do take half damage from this. But if it's a skill link thing, we still die. Yeah, it's skill link. Tilt! Okay. Wilma knows. Wilma knows she's not what she's supposed to be just yet, and that's okay. Sometimes sometimes you just aren't what you're supposed to be out the gate, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Wilma knows that she's going to be a great dragon one day. She's never failed me before. She's going to be a great dragon one day. She's just not there yet, and that's okay. We're going to go into Hazel. Shadow Ball, Bullet Punch. It should get the kill. I'd be surprised if... I think Juggernaut might even get the kill with just Bullet Punch, because he's +1. Yeah. Yeah, if that Jinx didn't have fake out, I would have it would have been a clean ace of a sweep there. Nice. My victory just floated away. I didn't float away. Metagross put that shit in a body bag. Awesome. Okay. So we are gonna, well, we are gonna save after we move some things around because we can't. Luma might be able to stay. Actually, we'll just leave it as is. We have like a really good coverage there. So we're gonna save, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for everyone joining and talking and having fun with me. I really appreciate it. Um, Thank you for everyone who's, I guess, watching this on YouTube whenever I finally get around to editing YouTube videos, which will be whenever that happens. Uh, Thank you for watching and having fun with me. I really appreciate it. I'll be back next week because I'm off all week, thank God. So I'll have a lot more time to stream and hopefully edit. Probably not, though, because I'm lazy. And all that stuff. So thanks so much for joining. My dog is... Hi. Do you want to say something to the people? Do you want to say something? No? He's not very vocal.